But like we had threesomes where, dude,
Yet you
there.
won't take the town bicycle, yet you helped create the town bicycle. I see it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the problem. Like, I don't know. I've seen too many crazy shit. I guess. Like, me and Dylan would literally like switch who was driving, and the other one would get in the back and be
Oh
nailing the
man.
chick, and then whenever we were done, we'd switch out, and the other one would drive, and the other one would go back and go to town.
Shit, I
But
need
why?
Oklahoma, dude.
It's just, I don't. I mean, we
Why don't
trusted
you
each
guys
other.
just
I
pull
guess.
over?
It was fun. We were drinking and on back roads, and I mean,
Getting that Buddha tank.
it was more of a conquest than like an actual event, if that makes sense. For instance, like if we could get the girl to do it, because there were so many prudes who we just absolutely wrecked, but that it just was funny.
Were these girls like, they're just like, oh, whatever afterwards? Are they like, let's do that again?
Actually, well, the one girl who wanted to do it the most was Corey, one of our friends who was in our friend circle. We both screwed his mom. And
Oh no.
Oh, that's another story. Hold on, we'll hold that later. But keep going.
But she was down, man, she was down for it all the time.
So Corey, the girl was.
No, Corey's mom.
Oh, I don't know. We'll go to mom. Let's go to Corey still, though.
Corey is our friend. He's a guy.
Oh, I'm talking about the one you did constantly, though. The girl. You said, oh, the mom is the one you done.
Oh, no, I'm saying she was one who was, like, constantly sending text out like, hey, I'm drunk, or whatever, to get in on the driving while banging action, I guess you could say.
So this was a regular thing.
Oh yeah, we did it all the time. We did as much as we could. I mean, it wasn't every week, but like there was like a 3-month stretch where we had like the cheerleading squad
Looking to
marked
buy?
out, and
I hope
we
to
literally almost went through the whole list, and it was a definite achievement.
That sounds like a good list to me. I mean, I'm not from Oklahoma or anything, but
I'm telling you, cheerleaders, man, once you break the whole teaser barrier with them, they are the biggest freaks. Like, they act like they're all innocent and shit, but
Why do you think women are a hive mind?
what does that mean?
Because
Oh,
they
wait,
are.
why do I think that all women think alike?
Danny, what you should have said is, why do you think they're all herd-like?
No, it's not that I think they're hive mind. Cheerleaders are. Like,
You realize that I was a cheerleader, right?
okay, well, I would bet I would probably be able to nail you in high school.
No.
I guarantee it.
No.
Would bet on it.
I would bet against you because you definitely would lose.
I don't know, Danny, you're kind of small like a sheep.
I just am saying, like, my junior year, I went through 14 and 15 of cheerleaders.
Do 14 and 15-year-old cheerleaders?
No, 14 of the 15
Year-old
squad.
cheerleaders.
14 of the 15 on the squad. I was one off, and she was a freshman. And the only reason that it didn't happen was because I had a moral conscience. Let's just put it
Not
that
the
way.
fact that, she was underage, and that's kind of disgusting.
Well, that's exactly what I'm talking
it
about.
depends on what state he's in. Like, it's Oklahoma, anything goes. I never was in Georgia one time, and I think the legal age of consent is like 16, something crazy like that.
Yeah, well, the problem was she was 15. I was 18.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, still.
I was a senior. She was a freshman. Needless to say, it could have happened, but I know how girls that age are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They get attached.
Yeah, exactly. After it happens, then it's oh my god, he's my boyfriend now.
Yeah, like I'm gonna fall in love with him and I gotta marry him. All that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh my god, he's gonna be with me for the rest of my life because he popped my cherry. Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah,
but I
god,
mean-
how few girls did you talk to?
How many few girls did I talk to?
How
I screwed
few?
I screwed probably 50 girls alone in
I
high
don't
school.
beve any of that.
I swear to God on my
Addy, there's not a
mother's
whole lot of talking
grave.
going on with his dicks in their mouth.
I swear to God
Jesus.
on my mother's grave.
Your mom's dead? That
Yes.
sucks. I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's crazy. So how old was his mother though? That's my other question. That the mother that you guys would
First
really-
time she was 35.
Oh, okay.
We were 16.
How old was her daughter?
She had two daughters, Kennedy and Kylie. Kylie was 14, Kennedy was 12, maybe. I actually did bang Kylie, not her younger sister though. Not when she was 14 either. But when she came, like my sister, it helped that I had a sister who was 2 years younger than me. So when my sister's friends would come over, man, I just had a fucking parade.
You just prey on him, right?
That's like your sister's kind of like a bait for them, right?
Well, no, see, here's the thing. Like, see, this is where guys get a bad rep. Like, sister has friends, they come over. It's one thing if I go in there and instigate it, but if they come into my room and are like, you know, clearly in my room at 11 o'clock at night, alone with me, there's
Oh,
obviously...
you know something's going on. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, it's obvious. That's how I know that, like, all girls are... Oh, like, once girls hit that... Is it hormone or hormone?
Hormone, but like,
Hormonal
what's the age
age.
where they want to like they feel like they need to express themselves or
Yeah,
figure themselves out.
Yes. If you know what you're doing, you can nail just about anybody.
I think I've heard this story before. Are you a contributor to Hustler?
No. I'm just telling you my exploits.
So that's
But
interesting.
no, I will agree that I was a dickhead in high school.
Oh, I mean, you're just
Like-
but you're some horny, teenage kid.
Yeah.
You couldn't help yourself, It
I
happens.
was a dickhead in high school. I will be the first one to tell you that. My personality's obviously changed a little bit since then. I'm not near as... Like, I was a dick.
Oh, you just didn't know how to teach them properly. Now you probably treat them a little better.
I
But
mean, yes.
I mean, but you still have that main goal.
I have the long-term thing more in mind now than, like, seriously, like, that's what I'm talking about high school, about how I made the bet that I probably would have been able to nail you. Because I had so much sex that, like, I literally don't care about it anymore. I mean, I do, but, like, it's not like I
Oh.
go out and pursue it.
Like it's
Because
boring, kind of.
It's boring, yeah. It's
not a
like,
challenge.
it doesn't excite me anymore. It's like I can walk into a bar and I can leave with two girls, so there's no point.
I mean, that'd be a pretty good accomplishment. I couldn't accomplish that at all. I mean, I could try, but that'd be just a failure.
It's all about how you talk to him, dude. Like you can look like, well, I guess you can't look like a complete unattractive dude and get away with it, but you can be fairly decent looking and get away with it if you know how to talk to girls.
I think I'm a decent looking man. I'm not sure.
Well, I
judge
mean,
myself
then,
that
like,
way.
you wouldn't have a problem.
What if you're
It's
an
all
ogre,
about how
like
you talk to him.
reverbs?
You gotta give
Can you
him
give him any pointers?
You give him the chase. Make him catch the goose.
What's the goose?
It's just I don't know. Maybe it's my personality. It's just how you
No.
act around him.
Geese don't have
So like,
vaginas.
okay, so
Like the biggest thing is like you don't act like you're interested in them. For starters, like you don't want them to think that, hey, this guy wants me. Like you want it to be like, oh, hey, there's another chick, so that she automatically instead of being on the offensive, is on the defensive.
I think I see what you're saying. So let me ask you a question. All right, so when you're doing these, threesomes or whatever, does a chick ever get jealous?
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
You don't hear anything back. Do you think they get jealous at all? Like, does one start acting more aggressive than the other?
I hear.
It's not here.
Okay,
It's what you see or
what
you experience.
They literally say it. Like, the only thing that was ever said was, "Okay, we need to stop. It's starting to hurt." Like, that's really about it. Like, I'm not. That sounds cocky, but
No, it doesn't sound cocky. It's you're
like,
explaining
that's
what
literally,
you're.
like, the only
That's your
thing
experience.
that
You're telling how your experience was. That's fine. Perfectly.
That was the only thing really said. There was never like a difference in who was
User
nailing her at the
disconnected
time.
from your channel.
Glock left.
So yeah, I was a dickhead in high school and my college, and I put girls over everything else, which I guess for me really didn't cause me too many consequences, but if I had everything to do all over again, I would. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, yeah, chicks are just kind of in a way. College though, that must have been wild. I think would be wild. I don't know how college was. I mean, I was like 28 when I started college, and I was already out of the army. So
I started at 18.
I couldn't imagine being an 18-year-old in college because that'd be just insane.
It was. It was like a little bit too insane. Like
drugs, alcohol, orgies.
pretty much all. Like, you could pretty much say all of that.
Drug, alcohol, and orgies.
Frat parties lead to all of those things.
What's the biggest orgy you've ever been in? If you ever been one.
Gotta think
I
about
would
it, huh?
say maybe 8 people, but it wasn't like an orgy in the way that you're describing it. It was like
Was it like in the
Was it
same
a
room
gangbang?
though, right?
It was a
no,
gangbang,
it was
right?
like 4 of us friends were screwing their girlfriends right next to each other. So I guess if you consider that an orgy.
Hey, yeah, not really. I mean, you gotta be touching each other. You're touching their girl, whatever.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
That's still a full fun raid night.
I had fun. I can't lie.
I call that raiding. I mean, think about it.
I don't know. It's just, like I said, everything was competition. The biggest one was to try to get the chicks to do anal. Because, like, they're like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Don't. Come on, I don't want to do that. It's gonna hurt. 5 minutes later, you're straight up wrecking that ass.
I mean,
it's just funny. It's just like, it just goes to my point that all cheerleaders are the same minded. 90%
They're
of them.
not.
They gotta be ready for that, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely like something kind of big step there when you go to the A part.
I've found what works best for me is to offer them doing it on me first.
Yep.
Yeah, that's that. Well, just play around a little bit at least.
No,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. I'm telling you right now. There's no. Okay, maybe it's the fear of. Like,
Being
this
gay?
may come across gross. No, maybe it's the fear of after my surgery. Whenever I hurt my knee real bad in football, that after I was on like so many IV drugs that like I couldn't shit for like 2 weeks. That like I had like, I swear to God, probably a Guinness World Record shit come out, and it hurt so bad that I was like crying, like
shit coming
uncontrollably.
out of your ass.
We've all had anal fissures before. It's okay.
Yeah, like I was crying uncontrollably, like it was the worst thing ever. So I just like maybe it's like a fear, but like there ain't nothing going up my ass, bro.
Yeah, but I mean that's something that came out, not went in.
I mean,
But
you don't
it's
have to
the
shove the
same thing.
biggest thing up there. You like, you start with small butt plugs and then you go up higher.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
A finger or a tongue.
I
Yeah,
can find
so
you
hold
some
on.
really cute ones
What
that have
is
like a little dual part at the
licensing?
end.
Is your name
You don't go
Danny?
straight
Is
to
that-
a
did I hear
fist.
that
You
right?
start with a pinky.
Did I hear that right? Danny, is that what her name is?
Just say
Yes,
yes.
no?
I'm googling something for you. Hold on.
No, because I'm curious as to what your point of view is on, or like how you feel about this situation.
I feel like you need this. Once I find it.
Oh my god.
So okay, so say this. You say you got a really hot smoking chick, right? Okay, and she's like just smoking hot, and she's like, you know what? I want you to f me in the ass, but I also want to play with your ass. What would you do? Like super smoking, like I'm talking about, like I don't know, like who do you find out smoking hot?
Kate Hudson.
Yeah, okay. Say Kate Hudson's like, I want to play with you. Play with me. I play with you. Would you accept that?
If it was Kate Hudson, I would accept that. But I'm talking like Kate Hudson.
No, I know. No, I mean it's like. So you would at least like I'm just trying to figure out. You have a limit. That's all.
I have definitely.
There's a standard. You have a standard. I should say.
I have an extremely high standard. I never settle. I would never like. There's a few times my friends, like at college parties, would try and, after we gotten good and drunk, try and leave me with the not so attractive one, and I would always find a way to ditch her instead of having sex. Now, see, I think that is morally, like, a good thing. But everybody called me an asshole because I didn't have sex with them. But they weren't attractive.
So you would jump on grenades?
No, I'm telling you, like, the only girls that I ever had sex with were extremely hot, or they were virgins, who were also very good looking.
I think they just told you that.
No, I can. Okay.
You can't tell. The
Well, there may
vagina
be a-
does not stretch out. That's a myth.
There was 2 times where there was some blood.
No. Don't you tell me about my own anatomy.
Okay, so then tell me how that happened.
Spotting. Google it. It happens all the fucking time.
I know,
Okay,
Daddy. When you got a
well
tuna
then.
can like him, anything's possible.
No, I'm not. No. Wait, hold on. No. I never said that. Never said that.
No, you did say this. You told us when you guys measured it that you won the girth contest.
The
But not
girth,
the length.
not the length.
Yeah,
but
so
the
the
girth.
tuna can.
Wide and short.
Okay, no. 7 3/4 is not short. I consider that pretty decently long.
7 3/4 centimeters is like not even an inch.
Yeah, it was almost 8. Like
Damn, that's a pretty
the
good
dude who
grit
won.
there.
The problem was the dude who won was like 9 1/4.
Was he
What's
black?
his girth looking like?
Well, he wasn't black. He was mixed. But no, his girth
Can
was
I
like.
ask you something for a question? Why does everyone think that length is more important than girth?
You gotta
Is
get that
it?
cervix.
No.
No, it's a girth, dude.
And when you're punching the cervix, it hurts.
Ah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, fuck yeah, then. No wonder why I nailed so many chicks.
Yeah. No wonder.
Yeah,
Word got round.
I bet.
Narc, the cervix puncher.
No, cervix puncher. She means by it being long.
Yeah, we don't want that. They want the fill. See, what happens is when you insert your
All I
penis into
know-
the vagina, right? They
Hold
want the motion around the clitoris.
Hold on. All I
what's
know
inside
is,
of 'em?
straight up, swear to God, my senior year girlfriend, Paige, who was a cheerleader, by the way,
Okay.
One of the 14?
in less than 3 minutes every time we had sex, I could get her off.
That's nice. That's really good.
And like I wasn't even trying. I was just straight up.
Just laying there, not even trying.
No, I mean I wasn't like just laying there, but like in less than 3 minutes, every single time. She did do something with her hips that maybe had something to do with it also, but there's never been a chick that. Well, I guess there was one time at a party where we both were really drunk and it lasted like 3 hours, and I don't think she got off. Which really hurt my ego a little bit because that's for some that are having.
I'm sure she got off a little bit.
Hey, man, it happens to everybody.
If you got off, then she got off.
Yeah, but it took me 3 hours.
God. Why? That's awful.
No, it happens.
Friction, man. The friction
It,
burn from that.
it happens
Ugh.
when you drink
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, that actually does
Yeah.
happen.
Why
I'm
would
back
you
to
Yeah.
that
keep
one.
going
Limp
for
dick
3
for the
hours?
loss.
Yeah.
It hurts.
You don't. You give up.
Well, that'll get you
So you're
blood.
going to bed.
Dude, that's not even the
Blue
longest time.
balls.
Dude, at one party, I freaking nailed a bitch for 6 hours.
Ooh, a
And
bitch.
I feel like she probably didn't enjoy this
Cheap
nearly what you
geese,
think she did.
bitches. What's wrong with you?
Okay, that's not what I mean. But
Meth is a hell of a drug.
no, dude, I
Old
don't do
McDonald
any drugs.
over here.
I don't do any drugs anymore. I'm a good kid now.
Mm-hmm.
I swear.
Alright, so once again, we went off course here.
Yeah,
so,
we would, of course. Allanon.
Sorry,
let's get
Allanon.
back over.
Dude, this is fucking.
Take it over, bro.
Yeah, I'm seriously really starting to get suspicious of something.
what are you getting suspicious of? What are we doing? What could we
I
be
don't
doing?
know.
Possibly?
Like, just
Are we gonna-
really weird that like you guys want to get me in here and interview
No,
me.
this is what I do. I ask people questions. So I like to know what things are going on. So we left off with the orgies and anal sex, and so how many times do you have anal sex?
How many times have I?
Yeah.
Well, Paige, the cheerleader, who I said are all exactly alike, really likes it. She absolutely loved it. So every single time we did, she wanted it that way. She even let me cum dump in there. So, I've had a lot of anal sex.
Sorry, she let you do what?
Condom. She must have been letting cum inside her ass. That's pretty good feat there. Also, like, okay, so have you had any accents though with this? That's my other question.
Accents, what do you mean?
Like, yeah, poop in your dick, or you know what I'm saying?
No.
That has to happen at least
Accidents?
once.
Is that what you asked? No.
Like
Swear,
trouble,
never.
trouble butter, all that shit.
Never.
Not once. Are you sure?
Bro, anytime. Well,
I
no,
mean,
maybe,
yeah, at least one time.
Maybe
At least one time. Like, say like you're in a spurring moment and you're like, oh, you're just going at it. Next year you're like, okay, let's do this. And she is not really ready, and you're all drunk and shit and fucked up, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, there's shit on my dick.
I like coconut oil because it makes your foreskin
Dude,
smooth.
coconut oil is like from heaven. Put it everywhere.
Yeah.
In everywhere, on everywhere.
So has that happened?
Dude, we need to meet.
I'm just asking. I'm pretty sure that can possibly happen though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
Like
talking
she,
about
like-
coconut girl.
Oh yeah.
She sounds like
so
a
like
freak.
yeah. So like you got Taco Bell or whatever. You went out on your date. Got McDonald's or whatever, and then like something just happened. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And then you're like, I don't know. I'm just saying, does that happen by accident?
No.
That's crazy. You're lucky,
Never.
man.
No poop on the dick. No, you don't say.
Never.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Well, I mean, I did work a condom a lot, but there's a lot of times that I didn't. Which is actually why I'm very surprised I don't have a kid. I almost wonder if I'm sterile.
Maybe me.
It's a valid concern everybody has.
Yeah,
Until it
but
happens.
Wish I was sterile.
yeah, but trust me, like there was like some times where like everyday sex, no condom, know for a fact that there was some that got in there. Never had a kid.
I had a girl that scared you that had a kid that she's like, oh my god, I think I'm pregnant.
Yes, Paige, the only one. That's it. No, 2, Nancy, also. Who was also a cheerleader, by the way.
God damn, where are all these cheerleaders at? I wish I met cheerleaders. I guess I went to okay, so I, get a little background on myself. So I went to a little small town in Arizona. It's called Flagstaff. Not sure if you heard of it. And I went to a high school. There wasn't that many cheerleaders, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all. I mean, they were cute and all, but they weren't like the greatest thing. I guess I'm saying like no one recited being a cheerleader.
It's I don't know, like the reason, like, don't get me wrong, there was other attractive girls in our high school, but it was like, if you're a jock, like, I don't know, it's just kind of how it goes. Like, if you're a jock, you date a cheerleader, and they always wanted to be like in the lovey-dovey relationship before they ever gave it up. 90% of the time. But
And
once
didn't
you
want
got
that.
them to that, once you got them past that point, it was like they were freaks and wanted it all the time.
You ever fuck anybody in band?
In band?
Oh yeah,
I
man.
was in band too.
Yes, I did. One person.
What did she play?
What was her name? Yeah.
Her
Also, what did she
name
play?
was Stephanie DeRosset, and she.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You don't know what she played? Not
I
that
don't know what she
interested.
played. I wasn't that
She
interested.
played the skin flute.
I just wanted to wreck it, so I brought her
Just
home after
wrecking it?
school. Like, what? I don't know. I brought her home after school.
Did you talk to her first, or did you just say, "Hey, come over to my
No,
house"?
we talked for about.
I'm gonna
2
stick
days.
my dick in you.
Did you meet her on the bus?
No,
Hey, I wanna wreck it.
bro, I had my own truck
I can wreck it round.
at 15.
You had your own bus?
No, my own truck at 15.
Oh wow.
I had the new F-150 at 15. When I passed my permit.
I ran into it all the time. What are you going at? What? You going somewhere?
What?
Oh, I thought you were going AFK for a minute. You said, but
No.
I heard wrong.
I said I had the F-115 when I was 15 after I passed my permit.
Gotcha.
So I never rode the
115?
bus.
Oh, F-15. He has F-150.
Oh,
Ford
F-150.
F-150. So it's yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What do you drive now?
I drive a BMW 7 Series.
Damn.
Oh, 7 Series. You got pics of that on your Facebook? I bet you do. That's a sweet car.
No,
Those
I
things
don't.
are like
but
120,000.
But I can send some to you if you'd like.
Yeah, I would love to see a picture
Okay,
of it. I love German cars. I drive an Audi myself.
I'll take some for you tomorrow.
Okay.
So
You'll have to give me your phone number though.
so
My
anything
dad
that
also
happened
drives
in
one,
college that was crazy. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of your what else. The orgies are crazy. This period. I don't know. To me, they're
Wait.
crazy.
My dad's is a 5 Series.
Oh, so
Did
you
you,
have a better one.
530 something. Well, my dad is 50 years old and really doesn't give a shit about. He's more about
Well, I mean,
class.
530 is a nice car, and the 7 Series is extremely classy.
Not really. It's more sporty than classy.
I mean, at 120 Gs, you're not getting a piece of shit car. It's pretty
Well,
classy.
no, but all BMWs are expensive. His was 80 plus grand. I think his was 86.
Oh, he must have an M5 then.
That might be right.
I don't know. All that anal sex. I think you at least have on poop dick. I don't know.
Yeah, it never happened
Okay, now
once.
I'm 100% positive that this conversation is designed for something negative.
No, I just
No,
found out about
because
that because I have, I've done it
I've
before
never
and
had
it's
it
happened
happen,
at least
so-
once.
You've never had
Well-
friends you could talk to? That's rough, man.
I've never had
Yeah, we
that
have
happen.
conversations like this all the time.
Yeah.
I am
Alanon-
sure you guys
Alanon's
do.
done it to all of us, man.
I am sure you guys do have conversations like this all the time.
No, I'm just saying though. It's just kind of weird. But anyway,
Anyway, what? And by the way, I don't use my Facebook like a fucking 14-year-old girl.
No, I know. It's obvious you don't. It's good that you don't do that because Facebook's pretty much, like bullshit anyway, as it is.
Yeah, using the internet's dumb.
Narc, who are you voting for?
Hillary. Dude, if anybody fucking says they're voting for Trump, just like talk to you.
I'm thinking
Who?
about it.
Like
If
It's
I say I'm
beyond
voting for
absurd.
Trump, you're not going to talk to me?
no, I'm saying it's beyond absurd. Like you're either uneducated.
And voting for Hillary is not?
No, it's not at all. One,
Hillary lies about emails, and Donald Trump wants to make
I
America
don't
great
give
again.
a shit what Hillary Clinton lies about. Every freaking politician lies about something. Bill Clinton, when he was in the office, had our country at a surplus for the first time in 100
And
years.
he fucked Monica Lewinsky.
I don't give
Okay.
a shit who he was
Mhm.
fucking.
And he
had
wrecked
our,
it.
He had our
Got
economy in a
fucking
surplus.
caught. You fucking schmuck.
He can
He wrecked
fuck
it hard.
whoever he wants, as long as our economy's in a surplus and people aren't struggling on the streets and
Yeah, but
there's
they're
not
not the same
homeless
person.
kids who can't eat. I don't want to hear about Benghazi because there's multiple people who were involved in it. Donald Trump is a fucking racist scumbag and a fucking gay basher. Anything you want to say about him, you can.
Yeah, no one
Because
likes
he's done it at some point. And anybody who thinks that
Wait,
way
wait,
has no
wait.
business being the
He's-
president of the free world.
You know, he's a great
What did-
businessman, and this country needs to be run like a business.
And
What did he
when Bill
do, though,
Clinton
as like
was-
a-
when
as-
this country, hold on, when Bill Clinton was in office, which granted Hillary will be labeled the president, but Bill Clinton will be on majority of her decisions, and you can't sit there and argue that he won't be. When he was in office, he had the country in a surplus, meaning we had no debt deficit, nothing. Our economy was booming.
Per year, not total.
So
Maybe that was just like the time it took for Reagan's trickle-down economics to kick in.
Reagan's fucking trickle down economics. Oh my god. Oh boy.
He was a great governor, and he was even
The
better
point
president.
is, if you can vote for fucking Trump, if you can seriously vote for Trump, you're either uneducated or just straight up don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Very educated
And
on
I
the
will
facts.
tell anybody that to their face, anytime, any day.
Bro, you want to take this outside?
I would. No,
Alright.
seriously, like it's just
Boys,
ridiculous.
boys,
Somebody
boys,
like that
boys,
cannot
boys,
be the leader of a
boys.
free
We're
country.
falling off fucking topic. I don't know. Please. Carry the conversation. Fuck is AFK. Okay.
Oh, I'm here. Still trying to do quests. I don't want him to think I'm recording something. I don't know what he's doing.
I think that you're trying to.
We
catch
slipped
me to
into
say
politics.
something.
Nobody likes talking about politics.
Dude,
Politics are boring.
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just saying, like, he's like this country is a free country.
Oh,
Like,
he is.
You
You-
cannot discriminate against anybody.
So it's kind of interesting, though. I would probably do Chelsea Clinton. I think I would.
I have to say that I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I would not,
Why not?
because she's not attractive enough to me.
So, like, okay.
What about Hillary Clinton 40 years ago?
I don't know what Hillary Clinton 40 years ago looked like. Like, my type is very petite. Like,
See, like the small girls, like
Yeah.
Keira Knightley.
yeah. Like Keira Knightley, Kate Hudson,
Betty White.
tiny, petite.
Were these cheerleaders mostly tiny, though? That's my
Well,
question, because a lot of them are pretty
clearly.
athletic looking.
Yes, clearly they were tiny. I mean, yeah, some were
I can't
athletic.
clear. I don't see them, so I didn't know.
Okay, well,
You
some
have
of
to
them
be
were
athletic
athletic.
and like to fly.
You know, Daddy's
But-
legally a midget in real life, right? She's like
I
4'11".
am not.
Like, as long as you weren't like pounding the chick who was holding them up at the bottom, then
Wait, what?
you were good.
Wait, say that again? Sorry, I missed that. I was killing something.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck they're called.
You said killing.
She doesn't like chicks to be in the bottom.
No. The ones who hold up the other girls.
Who the hell? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
the base of the pyramid.
Yeah, they're the
type thing.
bases.
Yeah, there's always like one or two chubsters who's on the
Ooh.
cheerleading squad.
Chubsters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you call them.
Well,
Yeah, but you said you got 14 out of 15, so I mean, you
So
had
you
to
at least
get
have
one
at
of the
least one
chubsters.
chubster.
no, I did not have one of the chubsters.
Are you sure
The
about
math
that?
doesn't work on that. I mean, if you think
I
about
mean-
a pyramid,
No.
you had to have got the
Bro,
chubsters.
I'm telling you, I didn't. Like, they actually used a girl who was like medium, like just really like athletic-y build, but she was very extremely tight. I did screw her, but she wasn't like a chubster. Like, there's your chubsters, and then there's like your athletic builds, and then there's your.
So she was just
petite.
like real stocky and shit.
No, she wasn't even stocky. She was just muscly. Like, her legs were muscly.
You realize
So-
tightness only really truly happens when you don't have any foreplay, right?
Nah, that's a negative.
That's not negative. That's kind of what is happening. Like when they're loose, it's because they're ready, and you actually bothered to care beforehand.
Okay. Hold on.
Annie,
There's a
I think
big
he's been
difference.
with more women than you have.
I don't know about that.
Man, I really gotta meet this chick.
Okay, yeah, I know, right? Anyway, so,
So, anyways. No.
continue.
Because always.
Back off, that's my WoW girlfriend.
Always. See,
Get
I
your
have
own.
this trick. Hold on, no. I have this trick with my hand.
Oh.
Because. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I have this trick with my 2 fingers because I have, like, really strong hands. So, like, I can put pressure, like, up on the ball.
Wait. Is it called 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink? Because we've all
No.
heard that one.
No, fuck no. It has nothing to do with that.
That's
It's
fun.
the secret one called 2 in the pink, 2 in the
No,
stick.
I don't know exactly what the I don't know what the fuck it is back there, but like there's
You ever
something
try the
back
dolphin?
there. There's something back there that feels like a ball, like, and if you
Ball?
lift it up, like, yeah, like if you lift it up and put pressure on it,
G-spot, bro?
no,
Men have those. It's called a prostate.
no, fuck, it's
Yes.
not.
You should really try letting somebody
There
play with
is-
that sometime.
There is no way that a prostate is in a
I
vagina.
promise you'll like it if you touch your own.
It's a prostate in the
What the
vagina.
fuck? I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Are you in Thailand?
Can I?
What?
Okay.
No, wait. Are you guys being serious? Is there
Hold
really
on,
prostate
we need
in a
control
vagina?
here. This is
Yes,
no,
dude.
it's
Control.
in you.
It's in you.
What? No, I know it's in me, but it's in somebody's ass.
Wait,
No, yes.
who's in Narc?
I'm saying, in the vagina, there's a spot just about
The what?
3 inches in there that if you press up, you have to press up hard, but it's like a little ball that's like, and if you put pressure behind it, it can get them to get off real quick. Or you can just get them all nice and lubey and go to town. But that's how I know that tightness has nothing to do with just foreplay. Because
It's most of it.
kissing, I mean, it does have a lot to do with it. I will agree. Like, there's obviously a difference in going raw dog and getting somebody ready, but
Well, raw dog's a whole different thing. That's just going out the condom, pretty much.
Yeah.
no, raw dog in it, in my view,
In your
is where
terms,
you just
just go
say
straight up, like,
screw
pull
the
pants off.
girl and just stick your head in there, and she's like, "Holy fuck, what is happening right now?"
You don't
Wait,
spin
then-
or anything.
Where are you sticking your head?
Your penis head,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
and
So
then
you don't spit on it or anything?
No, then it gradually
That's
just
mean.
gets.
Yeah,
then
you
it
wouldn't
just-
want to put your face down there.
Then it just gradually gets looser until you can go balls deep.
Mm.
That's what I call raw dogging it. There's obviously difference in that and getting somebody ready. But tightness, the shape of a girl, in my opinion, has a lot to do with it. There's all the petite girls were always very tight. The ones
Oh,
who
yeah.
were like athletic-y were like they were tight, but like not as tight as like the petite ones. I don't know. I just had a thing for petite girls. I
I'm
don't
just
like.
trying.
I don't like big boobs. I think big boobs are gross.
They
Was the
think you're
mom
gross,
petite?
too.
That's my other question.
What?
Was the mom that you had fun with petite?
Yes. And she was a
What's wrong with big
blonde.
boobs?
Actually, they're
But
great.
no, her mom actually did have. The mom had big boobs. I'm not talking about like C size. I'm talking like
I'm
fucking
talking like double
people with.
D or like E's, you know?
Dude,
Hello.
double D boobs are fucking gross,
Yeah,
man.
big butts
My
all the way.
breasts are great, thank you very much.
So,
Hold
are you
on.
are you
What
Big
size are your
butts,
boobs?
big butts all day, any day.
Apparently gross to you.
You're
So,
telling me you have double D boobs and you're as tiny as they say you are?
She's like
We
4'4".
really- We really have to meet. Like, where the fuck does this person live?
so
I
like,
told you
okay.
once to back off.
All right, so I'm trying to think here. Okay, so you like petite girls, yet you don't like big boobs, right? Okay, but do you like asses at all?
Yes. A lot.
How do I get into Barrett and Hold?
Very carefully.
I'm at the portal. How do I zone in?
Like,
25 only?
asses are just. I don't know. That actually kind of does it for me more than anything.
Asses, yeah.
Just butts.
Yeah, booty all the way. Definitely. Yeah, how do I get in here? Anybody?
So you measure your own. Okay, so I'm trying to get this right. So you had a very sexual history in your past. Okay.
Yes.
So I mean, your teenage years was wild. You just had sex constantly, and you also experienced some, just I guess blatant fun with other parts of your body by measuring your penis size with your buddies.
Yes.
I hope they weren't gay. They weren't gay, were they? Or did you know?
Are you
Are
bi?
you pretty
I think one of them could have been, maybe.
Does it bother you, or
No.
is it okay because it was your buddy?
No, it doesn't bother me. I have nothing against gay people at all. Like,
Unless
I-
you had to choose between one having sex with you
no,
and
there's a
you
difference
having
between
sex with a
getting
sheep.
fucked. There is a difference between getting fucked in the ass and fucking a sheep.
Yeah, I believe.
Like,
Hey,
you
are we
can
back
sit
on the
there-
sheep thing again? I just let
you
that
can
go,
sit there-
dude.
You're the one who brought it up. You can sit
I
there
didn't bring
and
it
argue
up.
all
What are you talking
want about
about?
it. But
No,
like when
yeah,
it comes
someone said
down
sheep.
to it, and it comes down to you getting a dick in the ass, I would really like to see you choose that over fucking a sheep.
Would
I would choose
absolutely
that.
choose that over a sheep
I would
because I'm not a
absolutely
fucked
choose
up
that.
individual.
Oh god. It has nothing to do with being fucked up.
What if it's like an ass for like 2 seconds?
What?
So what if it's like the ass for like 2 seconds? Like, say like someone who's like fucking, he's like just puts the head in, whatever,
A real dick can't be
No.
that much different than a strap on, so I'm all
and
good.
then like, but with a sheep, you had to go for like a full
Reverb.
6 hours or whatever.
I think I'm
Which one do
joking.
you choose?
Dude, these questions are like, what the fuck?
No, it's just like, it's an honest question though. It's like, what would you choose? Like, I asked myself that question.
And what would you choose?
I think I'd choose a dick in the ass because it would be very fucking quick. Whereas if I'm fucking some sheep for 6 hours, it'd be very fucking disgusting. So what would you choose though?
I mean, I guess the wool has something more to grip.
I would just wouldn't. It'd be gross.
Velcro gloves.
I don't know.
I mean-
I'm picturing something nice, like
Think about it. The sheep would
some nice sheets with the guy.
I am not answering this question. Like,
You can answer. I just answered the question.
I
He
honestly
likes
think
the
I'd be an
handles.
Why
excellent
can't
power
you answer
bottom,
it?
so I mean, I'm fine with it.
I just can't.
Given how you've described yourself to me, I think you'd be a great power bottom as well, Reverbs.
What the fuck is a power bottom?
It's when two gay men are having sex and the guy in the bottom is actually doing most of the work.
Yeah,
He's providing all the
He
power and all the
derives-
thrust, and so the guy who's
he
on
derives
top,
all of his power from the idea that he's being overpowered.
So I could pretty much be like one dip to like 1,000 thrusts. So I'd choose on a sheep. So like one dip on a dude or 1,000 thrusts on a sheep. What would you choose? I would choose the one dip because it'd be like just that. I get off and I'd be on my way.
Well, I'm not answering this question.
That's if I had a gun to my head or like. Or,
Well, you already
know,
answered it.
I'm just telling. I'm answering the question. You can answer it if you want to, but I'm just saying that's what I would do. You don't have to be embarrassed about it.
I mean, Narc already told us he would go with the sheep, though.
But he doesn't. But that doesn't make no sense to me. I mean, that's why I see it. So you would go to the sheep
Okay,
then.
if it was fucking 2 seconds in the
Yeah,
ass,
dude. Like seriously, like okay, you're like lubed up. You're
I-
fucking like
I
just
do,
like
I
whatever.
do.
Real quick.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not fucking.
Like he
answering
didn't
this
skip foreplay.
Yeah,
You're all
like,
ready
just-
for it.
You're just ready to go. Nothing, don't touch. The lights are off, okay? And you're just ready to go. Like it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. I get, I don't die, or I don't, get like, $1 billion or whatever. I do this.
For
I'm
$1 billion?
Well, yeah, like
would-
whatever.
Okay,
Hey,
for
but
$1 billion,
otherwise, are you fucking a sheep for, whatever?
So you go gay for pay?
for $1 billion.
Well, we've established a
Well,
dollar
I'm
amount,
just
so
saying.
how low
Yeah, but I
would
mean,
we
like,
actually go?
you're already making bank. Like, do you really need
Yeah,
$1 billion?
But I'm
There's
just
a
trying to.
big difference between $85K a year and $1 billion.
$1 billion. But no, I'm not. That's who cares about the money part, okay? Let's say like. you
I
guys
care
are
about the
there,
money part because we've established a dollar amount,
No,
and I just
stop,
want to
stop.
know
No,
how low
no,
does
no.
it go?
No. I want to know.
It's $1,000
Yeah,
for
The
me.
lowest,
if
the
you- if you have
lowest that it would go would be 500 million.
Okay, so you would dip on
500
somebody for
million.
500 million.
Yes, that is as low as it would go.
Okay, so you rather choose that than the sheep?
But that's if it was like one dip and it was a really nice scenario. What about like a prison type scenario?
What the fuck, dude?
No, that's weird.
I don't know what the fuck.
If
First
it's
of
a
all,
prison,
I would never
dude,
let
I would-
myself become a bitch for like
Yeah,
to
exactly.
begin with. I would.
So
You'd
you're
fight-
saying is you would stick your dick in their ass so that you're not the bitch.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
would,
so your strategy is just back.
Well, no, like before I ever let somebody fuck me, even if it was 2 or 3 dudes trying to do it, I would kick the living shit out of them.
Let me
before
get
I'd
the
ever let it
rankings
happen.
here
And then
straight.
fuck them
You
first.
would fuck a guy in the ass before you would fuck a sheep before you would get fucked in the ass. Did I have that right?
Yes. Basically nothing.
Where does
entering my ass.
fucking a chubster fall on this list?
Just a little bit before something entering my ass.
Wait.
Okay,
so
so
you
you
fuck a
would
guy in
fuck
the
a
ass
dude.
before you fuck a
You would fuck a
chubster.
dude, then you would fuck a chubster, and then you would let a guy fuck you in the
Okay,
ass.
like a good-looking dude, like Brad Pitt looking good-looking, David Beckham good-looking. Yeah, before I fuck a chubster. I just don't roll with
That's-
chubsters, man.
I still think you
You
should
gotta-
stick a finger back there. Just try it.
Stick. I like that you stick to your values. No chubsters.
I am.
Oh yeah, I didn't
it's
ask
kind
for the guy. Okay, so what if the guy's like attractive looking or like super ugly?
of-
I mean, it would help
What-
if it's attractive looking, obviously.
I don't understand what you're asking me though.
No,
If
like
it was
okay,
me.
so for like the dip, okay. So like,
I don't know what you look like, so I can't tell you.
Like a 6'2",
Not-
300-pound ogre.
No.
What if he had
no
a
one
really
that can
nice
fucking-
van?
oh,
I don't know, seriously, like the only like man I would probably let nail me would be McConaughey.
ooh, Matthew McConaughey, that's a good pick. That's a good
There's,
pick.
What about,
there's
what
something
about David
him.
Duchovny? I got a thing for him.
Oh
No,
yeah,
There's
David
something about,
Duchovny for sure.
no, there's something about McConaughey's. I think
I'd like
it's
to have
his-
him call me Scully.
Oh my god, that's
I don't
funny.
know.
You really have a thing for Duchovny?
Yeah.
As far as
I
an
mean, I
older
think
gentleman, yeah.
he's pretty
Dude,
good looking.
I mean, he's
He's
good
actually-
looking. He's charismatic.
actually,
He's funny. He was on the X
actually-
Files.
And he's got like a sex addiction, so he'd probably
Yeah,
be
yeah,
pretty
he's a
decent.
sex addict.
Yeah.
Dude,
So he
fuck.
has.
You're telling
didn't
me
know
you
that.
would. You're telling me you would nail Duchovny over McConaughey.
In a minute.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Ooh, how about fucking the Leonidas? Fucking what's his name?
Gerard Butler.
Oh,
Yeah, Gerard Butler.
Him too.
Or JT. Who would you do?
Who's
Just
JT?
Timberlake. Just Timberlake.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler or who?
I've never liked
Justin
Ramen
Timberlake.
Noodlehead Man.
JT just to me it would be a demeaning thing. It's more about the challenge to me. It always has been. So Gerard Butler would be harder, like physically. It would be more demeaning to him to be nailed in the ass because he is a huge muscular guy who plays a badass in all of his roles. Whereas Timberlake is a fucking pretty boy, bitch.
Yeah,
boy.
but what if it's
He
not
has no
about
strings
like?
attached.
What if it's like not about overpowering them or whatever, and it's just more about love?
You've watched too many of his action movies because Gerard Butler can be quite gentle. Have you seen P.S. I Love You?
Yes, that was such a very sad movie.
Reverb's PS, I love you.
It really was a sad movie. But no, he is more masculine than Justin Timberlake. You can't argue that.
Justin
But
Timberlake is
masculinity
funny.
isn't always what we're going for.
I agree. There is personality to it too.
Gerard
I
Butler,
just-
he's an action star. He's a manly man, but Justin Timberlake can sing and he's funny.
I also
Yeah,
had ramen
but-
noodle hair.
I
Love
just
fucking
don't
ramen
think-
noodles.
I just don't think that it would be like as demeaning to him, and that's the only way I would ever have gay sex. Like if actually I don't that came out wrong. That's the only way that situation would happen.
I think you're coming out
What
just
if
fine.
you had to pick one of the actors who played Batman? Which one would you pick?
One of the actors.
Ben
who played
Affleck,
Batman.
of course.
I don't know, Christian
No.
Bale,
I like
maybe.
Christian Bale.
You know what? No, I'd go with Keaton. I think he
I
would
would
be
go
like
Christian
gentle.
Bale. Christian Bale before all the weight loss, like before he played in the Boxer movie where he was a cokehead.
So not Christian Bale, like the mechanic.
Like
Or machinist.
Christian Bale, like Dark Knight.
Oh,
Or-
so when he's bulky.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
like
again,
muscles.
when
You like
he's
men
more
with muscles.
masculine. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it would be more demeaning to him.
No, I think
At
Ben
that
Affleck
stage.
or Adam West. It's a tie for me.
I don't know.
I
who
would
Adam
pick
West
Ben
is.
Affleck for that.
Adam West
See,
is like
Ben-
the first Batman ever.
Ben Affleck.
I think he was like the second. There was an older
Ben
show.
Affleck
Yeah, I
looks
guess.
nerdy to me. Ben Affleck looks nerdy to me.
I like the nerds.
Like, I don't know. Maybe
I'd go
it's
Keaton. All the way Keaton.
You seen Gone Girl?
Gone Girl. Yeah, yes. He was very good in Gone. I really like that movie, by the
Ooh,
way.
Matthew McConaughey or who?
Affleck.
Affleck.
Oh,
in
dude,
Gone
Ben
Girl.
Affleck totally. Oh, how about Matt Damon though?
No,
Oof.
That new Jason Bourne movie,
Damon.
he's getting pretty ripped.
Yeah.
Damon's. There's something about his face. Just.
Just don't like it.
I'd like
Kind
to
of
spend
agree.
a few sols on Mars with him.
A little too
No.
square.
Yeah, there's just something about his face that. I don't know.
Does it get to you? He doesn't.
It
Does
makes
his
me
body
just,
though like attract
think,
you though, like that muscular stuff?
his
Like he's
face-
just-
But he's
And then
always
he's
like,
got
he always
that
needs
chin.
to be rescued. Like maybe he's just waiting for you.
And then he's got that fucking chin that like dimples in like he's got an ass chin. And it's
Oh yeah,
just-
the butt chin. The butt
Oh,
chin.
he was born with that. He can't choose that.
Well, no,
Yeah.
he can't. But it's just like
It's
I don't
it's genetics. You can blame people for genetics.
Benicio del Toro.
I mean, you kind of can, but it involves
Ooh.
shaving the bone of your jaw.
It's like Brad Pitt with the Latin heat.
Imagine the sound that
Yeah.
makes.
it's just
Benicio del Toro in Fear and Loathing. And yes, sign me up.
No, Benicio del Toro in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Benicio del Toro.
Or who?
Fuck no. Oh, there is one chick too who I fucking would nail the shit out of. Penelope Cruz.
Oh yeah, Penelope Cruz totally. What
Oh,
about
no, I
chicks
don't
right
like
now,
her.
though? Yeah, I mean she's alright. I think though.
She's a mom.
Ooh, how about dude? What's in the
I don't know if you've ever seen. Hold on, I don't know if you've ever seen Penelope
Mark
Cruz
Wahlberg?
naked.
How about Mark Wahlberg? I totally would.
Yeah, Wahlberg would be the mean.
What about Donnie Wahlberg?
No. He's
Yeah,
I
Donnie's
don't know.
not so good looking.
Donnie's the
Yeah, but he like
Funny
paved
guy.
the road for his brother.
Donnie's the funny guy who nobody likes. He tries too hard.
James
That's
Franco.
Yeah,
No.
James Franco or Dave Franco? Pick one.
ooh, James Franco.
Dave
Ooh.
Franco was just budget James Franco.
The
okay?
divine split.
Dave.
Neither
I
of
would
them
choose
lives.
James Franco because I listened to an audiobook he read of Kurt Vonnegut's
Also,
Slaughterhouse
if
5,
you choose Dave
and
Franco,
it was the weirdest 6 hours of my life.
if you choose
Like,
Dave
like
Franco,
one of those
you also
friends
get
that are
Allison
super
Brie.
attractive, and he's like, want to talk to him, like, hey, I think you're kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
I'd wreck Allison Brie too.
Allison Brie is so plain. Why do you guys love her so much?
I
don't know who that is. Who is she?
Annie from Community.
Oh yeah, I do like
Like,
her.
she's not ugly, but like, she's just kind of basic.
She
Who is she?
is. I will agree with that. She is kind of basic, but I don't know. I think it was her role in where they were in high school and playing Jump Street. What was it? 22 Jump Street or 21 Jump Street, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. She just seemed like she'd be the type who,
Real cheerleader, huh?
yeah, cheerleading, wreckable, basically.
Unlike an
Wreckable.
object, I see.
Not like an
Wreckable.
object.
I want to wreck it.
Well, like,
Fucking
my
Ralph.
motto has always been, if she can get up and make you breakfast in the morning, then you didn't do your job right.
So you want to paralyze her?
Spiffy.
no, I don't want
Spiffy.
to paralyze her, but like, I mean, I don't know. I've had
You're
sex
savage,
where,
bro.
no, I've had sex where like, I couldn't move my toes.
That's right. I forgot. Fuck.
you couldn't move your toes. What?
What did you do to your feet?
No, I didn't do that with you. I just couldn't move my like. It was just like was so good that like I couldn't move my toes. Like I just wanted to just lay there and just. It felt like I was like on a little cloud.
Who is this with?
I think you might have had a stroke, dude.
No, who is this? Who's this with? Was this some random like cheerleader, or was this with
No,
your fiance?
this was actually with Taylor, but it was after we had sex 6 times that day.
Oh.
So
Gotcha.
maybe
Oh,
it was I
man.
was just really tired. But
I think that sounds like a health issue, bro. Being
Oh,
able to
dude.
move your toes, that's pretty
I don't
serious.
have any health issues.
Well, no, you
I
don't.
don't know.
Trust me.
I'd panic if I couldn't move my toes, man, but that's just me. Fuck.
I'm looking at them now. Just
Well,
thinking
no,
about
it wasn't like I physically couldn't move my toes. It was like this.
You don't
feels-
need to move them.
It was like this feels so good. I don't want to move my toes.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to move.
Keep those
and that
piggies
is
still.
like that has rarely happened.
I've had
So I
Gimpounding
consider
before,
that.
but I've like it was hard to walk, but never to the point where I couldn't move my toes.
There's been a few times where I don't know,
No.
like girls just started crying, and like I didn't really even know like
That wasn't
I
like
obviously
the emotional
Wow.
crying, where it's like,
Whoa.
I know that's like
I don't know.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like I obviously stopped, but like what do
You're
you
like, are you
do
okay?
in that situation? Like,
You stop.
stop, of course.
well, I mean, yeah, you stop, but it's like
Oh, she seems
Well,
sad.
I mean,
Okay,
you
so-
should
That's
ask
sad.
her what's wrong. You don't ask like, like, oh, like why do girls do that? You ask her what the fuck is wrong with her. Like, what did you do to her?
That
I
ruins the
did.
moment.
and they say it hurts.
Yeah, because you're doing
Man,
it wrong.
You must got a big dong.
No, it ended
Tuna
up-
can.
I mean, it is obviously more thick than 7 or 8 other guys that I've seen. So maybe that has something to do with it, but I don't know. Like, it happened on multiple occasions where it was like 2 minutes in and it was just like, okay, we can't do this. It hurts. Stop. Like after
And then what?
after she flirts with me for 45 minutes at a party and it's like, let's go upstairs. Then all of a sudden it hurts. Let's stop.
Yeah, because you're kind of skipping the whole step of foreplay.
That does have probably a lot to do with it. I didn't really ever give a whole lot of shit about that. I kind of just rushed it.
Could you imagine like having like one of those orgies or threesomes and like so you're just like that hurts, it hurts, and then you have to stop? That would suck. Does that ever happen
That
to
would
you?
kill the vibe.
What an orgy? I told you, dude, that I'd never been in an orgy.
Well, no, I'm like saying like you had a threesome before.
But
You
if
had
you
that.
were, so to speak, in an orgy, and that
Dude,
shit
the
happened.
threesome, the
You
girls.
need to
Total
find an
were the
orgy,
ones-
first of all.
See, I don't care what anybody says. The threesome, the girls were the ones who were into it. They were
Are we talking a threesome or a devil's threesome?
like a threesome. Because
Okay.
I've had threesomes aside from the sister threesome that I supposedly had. And they aren't like competing with each other at all. They're like both playing with it at the same time. Or it's in their mouth and the other one's sucking on the balls. It's like never like they give a shit that
Was this done in a light or dark?
dark.
Okay, so
It was done after a camping party.
goddamn, I'd be scared though. Like, what if you accidentally rub against the other dude? I'm sure it happens, but it's not a big deal, you know.
Dude, there wasn't another. It was two girls. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, it's two girls, not two guys and one girl.
I mean, you were at least, trimming, right? You're being courteous.
I always do.
You never
Wait, you
figured-
were banging
never-
a chick while you went camping?
Yeah.
Aren't you afraid of
You never-
bears smelling the blood?
Wait,
No, wait,
Oh,
wait, no. It wasn't like camping, like me by myself camping. I met two random girls. It was our graduation party out at one of my friends' lands.
Oh, so this is back in high school too.
Yeah, well, no,
Tell me
this
enough
was
about
like
college.
college was just.
Sorry,
like, a bunch
high
of-
school. We want to hear more about college.
College was just a bunch of frat sex, and
What
drunk,
what
Alright,
did you
ask that
major
question.
in?
and drunk nights.
What,
I majored
what did
in
you major
business. I majored in business communication,
Oh, that's a good.
Oh.
That's actually a really good major.
Yeah.
and
in? What was your GPA?
did nothing of it. Like 1.7, I think.
Oof.
Wow.
Had to upset your dad.
Dude, my dad was pissed. I told you he pulled me out of OU after 2 years and sent me to Tulsa University, which still wasn't a bad school, but it was no Oklahoma.
I thought maybe one time you said at threesome you had two guys and one girl, which just kind of confused me.
I did.
So you have had a devil's threesome.
So no, yeah. So they're like that would kind of scare me because like I'm like
Yeah,
That was the
I'm
only
pretty sure
reason
it's
I
big
thought
dick
Devil's
rubbed
Threesome
up
was three
another
chicks.
dude.
because if you actually brush against the guy, it doesn't matter though, does it really?
For you,
I don't think it
Reverb.
does.
No,
I
th-
mean,
Do you
No,
guys
deal
like
with
lock
that.
eyes?
That's my question.
Did you
Wait,
ever lock
no.
eyes while like in mid Eiffel Tower?
No. My question is, how does
You
he
kind of
deal
have
with,
to
like,
do the
looking
high
at another dude?
five.
No, hold
Oh,
on,
man.
Mike.
Man,
See, this is what you
yeah.
guys don't understand. Like, you guys,
Cock rubbing up another dude.
like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, rubbing up against another dude and stuff like that. Like, you think because I'm afraid to take it in my ass or don't want to take it in my ass that I'm like anti or afraid of like men in a way.
That's not
Like,
fair.
my,
That's
me and
not
my
fair.
best friend.
The
me and
issue
my
isn't that
best
you
friend-
won't take it
No,
in the
I just
ass.
think
It's
you
that
should
you'd rather
just
fuck a
put your
sheep than take
finger
it in
back
the
there a
ass.
little bit, just once or twice. Give it a try. You might like it.
I'm
Never
not
know.
fucking no. I'm just saying. Like, me and my best friend were that close that
Wait, what?
we could drive.
Who?
Me and my best friend, who I was telling you about earlier, whenever we were doing the driving, and the nailing the mom, and the rotating.
Damn, that's pretty good.
I'm with Danny though. Go to the store, pick up some coconut oil, lube up your middle finger, just go a couple knuckles deep, and just feel around it.
No.
I promise you'll love it.
It's actually
No.
feels really. It's really actually illuminating. Actually, I tell you honestly, it's pretty. You feel really good.
You can wear gloves if you
Alright.
feel more comfortable.
You guys.
He's like doesn't believe us.
There's nothing to do with not believing you, it's just not happening. Like, never, ever.
But it's a good idea. Like, it'll actually feel good.
Wait, you do other things. You want to do one thing?
And, like,
Like,
you keep
come
talking about
on.
how you've, like, wrecked all these girls.
Like,
Like, think
yeah,
about
I mean-
yourself for once. Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. See, that's what
Treat
I'm saying.
yourself.
In
Stick
high
it in there.
school,
Dude, I
in high
promise
school,
you,
I was a
the
dick.
best orgasm you ever had with a woman is not nearly as good as one from your prostate.
I've actually heard that before, but
So,
doesn't
like,
matter.
no, like, okay, so you're such an experienced guy, though. Like, I didn't know about a prostate until a girl was giving me a blowjob one time, and she fucking stuck her finger up my ass, and she
That's
was
Oh,
like,
funny.
surprise
playing a
root,
prostate.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was like the
I
greatest
hated
thing in
that.
the world.
I hated it
At
at
least
first.
I hated the
Curious.
surprise.
I hated
And
it at
it,
first.
it didn't, no, I didn't hate it. Well, it felt weird at first, and I was like, okay, whatever. I just went with it, right? And
Yeah, as you do.
now, yeah, well, no, it's just like, well, okay.
You take it
And
like a
she's
man.
hot. Yeah, and I was like,
What
she-
the
she's into
fuck,
this.
dude? You
One
guys
time.
both, and you guys both did this.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
all
that's
three
together.
of us did.
I'm just, yeah, I'm just letting you know, though.
I think
Let's let you know, no. But it's just something that you discover by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you should try it out. I mean, I'm not trying to narc it or anything. I'm just saying, but your name or your name. But like saying, like,
And you know, it might take a few tries. You might not like get it the first time, and you gotta like
No,
find
like
the actual
there's not
thing.
gonna be any tries.
It should be all the tries.
Like I don't know where you're getting this from, but like
I
this
don't know why
I'm
you're
getting-
like
no, I'm
You're
getting
so
so
super
intent on
exhausted.
keeping
I mean,
yourself
promise
from
it'll be
like
good.
happiness.
Dude, it has nothing to do with keeping myself happiness. I have plenty of happiness. I'm a phone
Yeah,
call
but-
away from happiness.
But you could be even happier.
Dude, you can be like not even a phone call. You just go to your restaurant now and be like, okay, I'm gonna go, do
No.
this thing real quick, and it's like, just get some lotion, like
You
some
could just walk around
Lubriderm.
with a butt plug in. It'll feel
No.
great.
Not butt plug. Let's get some Lubriderm and fucking like some good porn, and just use both hands. And it's
Get a
No.
real
essentially
nice
like a
picture of
threesome.
Brad Pitt.
Look, dude, I haven't banged half as many chicks as you, but even I've gotten bored. And if you're that bored as you say you are, why wouldn't you try something that could make you not bored anymore?
Exactly.
Dude, it has nothing to do with like. It's because I have had so much sex that it doesn't. Like it's.
I'll tell
Okay,
you,
for
it's
example,
like
in
a
high
new experience, dude.
for,
It's like
in
sticking
high
ecstasy
school
up your
and
ass.
college. For example, in high school and college, what I thought about every single morning whenever I woke up was, who am I gonna screw today?
That's every
Who can
teenage
I-
boy.
How
my
can I
point
get
is-
myself to
No,
get
no,
off
my point
with
is,
the chick?
you say you're bored, but you won't give this a try.
Because there's no reason
It's
to.
something new. It's something refreshing.
I don't wake up in the morning thinking,
That you want something new and refreshing in your life? Like, you want your relationships to stagnate? You gotta try new stuff.
I don't have a relationship right now.
But if you're
Because
gonna
I
have
told
one,
my
you have to be able
fiancé
to
the
be
truth.
open to trying new stuff.
Okay, well I'll tell you what. No, never mind. I was gonna say
No, keep going. Don't say.
no. I was gonna say you come here
I know.
and
You can stick your own finger up there for a
perform
lot cheaper.
this, and I'll allow
Why
it.
would you want me to do that?
Well,
You've
I
never
mean, you're
seen
so
me. I'm
you're so
not-
positive. You're so positive on it. I mean,
No.
I mean,
hey,
plenty of
like,
people are positive. You're not asking him to go to, visit you and do
No.
this.
But I'm telling you right now, dude. Like, it's probably better to do it by yourself at first because,
no,
no, I'm serious.
it's
like,
not gonna
that
happen
way,
unless she does it.
No, dude. You're just trying to force something upon something.
No, I
try
nothing
it yourself
you
first.
are- what
That's not
the
No,
fuck you are?
try it yourself first. Okay,
No.
just get some lotion. I'm telling you,
No,
dude, it's gonna be
coconut
like
oil, dude. Coconut oil.
some oil or some kind of fucking like some kind of lube. Obviously, you gotta do some lube. But like, you want to do it yourself first. That way, you make sure that there's nothing like lodged up in there too, because you might have something that might be embarrassing that's still there. Your colon's like pretty expandable.
That
So
is
you wanna make sure-
Great news, but it's never gonna happen.
I'm just
It
telling
really,
you, dude.
you keep knocking it like it's a bad idea, and it's a really good idea.
But it's
It
really
doesn't
fun
do
though.
with it being a good idea or not. I wouldn't care if like it made me shoot cum to the moon. It's not gonna happen.
Dude.
That is so
But
weird.
You know you want that.
No, I don't want that.
Like, if you try, you
I
don't like
wouldn't-
it, and it's not for you,
I
then
want
fine.
to
I
have
completely
sex with
understand. But
petite
like,
girls
being
with
offered a way
boobs
to like
Penelope Cruz.
make things so much better for yourself, and you're
I'd
just like,
watch
no,
it.
I'm not
And
gonna
it's
do
really-
it for
I'll
whatever
go
weird
Pornhub
reason.
and like look up Penelope Cruz and then fucking
Dude,
lube my hand
Penelope
up with some
Cruz.
lotion.
Okay, in my mind, Penelope Cruz that's the
Okay,
perfect.
Okay,
kid.
how about
In that
how about
one
this?
movie that she played in, where she was
She
like a
looks-
teacher's assistant or whatever, and she's laying in the bed, and you can see her tits. Google that.
She doesn't have any.
Oh, dude, she has fucking monsters.
But you said
Penelope
monster tits were
Cruz?
gross.
Okay, well, there's a majority of the monster tits. Majority of the monster tits have
I think
like
he just prefers his women to look like little boys.
no majority. Okay, first of all, no. Most of big tits have pancake nipples, which are disgusting.
No, they don't. Not all of them do.
But most.
I've also seen
Uh,
some A cups that have pancake nipples, so like, explain that one.
I
No,
have.
I gotta disagree with you, dude. I've probably watched as much porn as you fuck chicks, and I don't see that.
Dude, you're talking about porn stars who are hand selected out of
Sorry, I only watch
thousands that
amateur.
have tried out for this. I'm talking about college, high school experience, and I can tell you that 80% of the time, chicks with huge tits have pancake nipples. If
Why are
they
you so
don't,
intent on being able to describe not your gender?
if they don't,
Like,
then
you didn't grow up with this. You didn't have to, like, live with other people. You didn't have to change in the gyms. Like, you don't know any of this firsthand.
no, I
Changing
just know by
gyms.
my experience of screwing about 50 of them. So, I mean, maybe I just got really unlucky, which is
Maybe
highly
there's
undoubtful.
something in the water in Tulsa, and it's like an anomaly there.
It wasn't just Tulsa, man. You're talking about like one of the biggest.
Talking about 50 chicks.
You're talking about one of the biggest universities in the world. Like, where multiple girls. Once it got past like the D range, it was like I would even like purposefully like go after it sometimes to try to see, because there was
Oh, to
always...
prove a theory.
So wait, you used people, I see.
Oh yeah, I used a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie. But like I always like I wanted to see, because like if a girl had big boobs and didn't have pancake nipples, then I was like fucking, and they were petite.
Did you keep a log of it or anything? Like,
No, I didn't. I was like a fucking psycho, but like I
No,
I
not at
pursued
all.
that like a fucking dog in heat.
Hold on. Let's make sure we're talking about the nipple and the areola here, right?
Yes, we're talking about like the nipple and areola being like half the size of the fucking tit, which is just fucking weird.
Why
Come
is
to
it weird?
California, man. That's not a problem here.
Yeah, I
It-
can't say from my personal experience I've ran into that issue.
It's just weird.
But what's
Yeah.
weird about it?
Hold on, so wait.
It's not like she chose to grow them like that. Like, are you
No,
really gonna
I
make
know,
fun of her for it?
No, it's not. I'm not saying that she's a horrible person for having them, or anybody who
But
has
you're
them
rejecting her over something that she didn't choose like that.
is.
Something
Which
that actually doesn't matter.
It's such a small
With-
detail.
it is
Yeah.
it is a small detail, but it's a detail that just, I don't know, it bugs me when I look down at it. I don't know. Like maybe I grew up too cocky. That could be the problem. My like opinion was always like, if this is what I'm bringing to the table, this is what I expect you to bring to the table. And pancake nipples just weren't one of those things.
Well, maybe dick that curves to the left isn't what they want.
I do not have dick that curves to the left.
Danny, he
That
has a
I
tuna
promise you.
penis.
It can
I-
still have a direction.
It is absolutely straight. 100% straight.
Only partially.
Tuna
straight.
penis.
unless
I
we're
will
talking about
send
Brad
out
Pitt.
a picture. I will text a picture.
Please
of it.
don't.
No, we don't
Right
want
now,
that picture. No,
whoever
we don't want to
wants-
see it.
I got her number. You want me to give it to you?
Yes.
All right.
Whisper it to me and I'll send it out.
We don't want to see that. I don't want to see it.
I want to see it.
I'll send it to you too. Just to prove to you that I got a fucking thick monster.
Yo.
I mean, we can all use
what would
visual.
happen, like, say, like, Skinner or Reverb's Allanon would want to get with you, bro? Would you?
Okay, see,
How about
now,
y'all
you're
just
not
trade?
gonna get me. You're not gonna get me with that twice.
What's twice?
Yeah, but like, based on our
getting within
DPS,
twice.
which one of us would you pick?
8675309.
Oh, what? No, come on.
Dude,
I
we're
like
not even
Skid's
talking about
answer or question.
Wait, what was the question?
Based on our DPS, which one of us would you rather get with?
Oh wow. Actually, I'm actually very impressed that shit, I forgot her name. Was it Danny?
Yes.
I'm actually very impressed with her because she's a girl. I know people say girls,
She's already taken, bro.
but she's very good mage.
Keep it moving, bro.
Just take him.
No, I'm not saying that she's not taken. I'm saying she's a very good mage. I'm actually very impressed with that.
Because she's a
Skin
girl,
is a
and
good
she's a
rogue.
mage.
Yeah, my tiny fingers make it hard to play. Don't you know?
I'm telling you, man. I'm
Do you
gonna
use
end
a
up
smaller
stealing.
keyboard?
I'm gonna end up stealing that.
I don't know, dude.
It's
I'm just
stealing
trying to
what?
tell you, you need to start experiencing more things, dude. If you're getting bored with sex, that's not good because that's like a pathway down to nothing. So,
No, what I'm saying is it isn't something that maybe I've just matured. I don't know.
if you're matured, you would just, oh, fuck it.
Like
you know?
maybe I have to have that connection with somebody before I like. I don't know, but it's not something.
If you're just mature, just go and just fucking fuck it. Just go and do it. I mean, that's why I do. I mean, I came to this realization, you know what? It's okay to experience it myself because I should not be ashamed of that. It's myself. It's my body. And like I said, when that girl did it the first time, I was like, oh my god. Like, it was like an amazing experience. And I was like, oh my Jesus. Never felt anything like that. It's like better than drugs. And this totally just kept going.
Well, I am glad that you had a great experience.
I'm just saying. And you know, even my other friends I talked to, they're like, I said that to them, and they're like, you haven't? I'm like, what? And like, kind of talked to the situation. They're like, dude, that's like the best way to do it. So, and I just say for my sake, for your sake, I hate people who like suppress themselves, and I hate.
Dude, I'm not suppressing myself at all.
Are you sure?
I assure you. Trust me, I am 100%.
I mean,
fine.
you gotta try something sometimes. This is something you gotta do.
Bro, I have done more shit than you can even dream of.
I feel like the thing here isn't about suppression, it's about depression with your finger in your butt.
It's about not happening.
Leaving an
And-
impression with your finger.
I think
I
you should
told
be
you,
pressing your
if
finger
you're
in your butt.
So positive about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So positive because I have a lot of
She knows what
experience
she's
with
talking
it.
about.
Well, all right. If she's so
Let's
positive
take
about
a
it,
let's take a poll here.
she
We
can come
got
and
a
meet
couple
me in
guys
Tulsa,
here.
Oklahoma. I'll
Who
pay
enjoys
for her
it?
jet ticket.
I'm raising my hand.
And
I'm raising
Then
my
we'll do
hand.
it.
Allanon, English.
I'm raising hands up. Whatever.
All right, so we got
What are
three.
we raising hands for?
Whether
Whether
or
we
not
like
you
prostate
enjoy
play.
this. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
prostate
yeah,
plays
good
awesome.
times if it's done right.
that's 4 out of 5 dudes,
well, congrats. I've seriously
and
never
that's
had,
That's
I
a pretty-
backed that up with research
well,
and polling.
And science.
well, good for you guys. I'm glad that you had good experiences, really. But no chick has ever stuck her finger up my ass. No,
Yeah,
Then,
that's
you know, maybe she's the one that's like missing out. Like, you know, she's at fault here. She needs to help you out. Just one day
Not
surprise
one of
you.
the 50. That surprises
right?
me.
Slackers.
That's a lot of girls to not put a finger in your butt.
Dude, I've had sex with 150 girls. That's just what I.
But like none of them
Oh,
have been like,
okay.
you know.
50
You're
was
just
just a
rounding
pan-
down.
No, 50 was the pancake nipples.
No, the 50 was in high school.
User disconnected
Oh,
from your
okay.
channel.
I probably had sex with another 20 in college.
Ooh, took a real turn.
So wait, you're the
That's a big
town
slowdown.
bicycle this whole time? You're the one that we've been avoiding?
Yeah, more. No, I mean, yeah, I had a lot of sex. I guess that is kind of a double standard of what I said earlier.
Oh yeah,
It kinda is.
I don't know,
But
dude.
What happened between high school and college? I mean, college is where all like the new like, uninhibited girls are and everything, and you got all your bros with you. And you're
Um,
you only did 20? What happened?
I started taking drugs at parties.
That should
should help.
increase it.
No, it didn't. I started like eating shrooms and having really
That has
bad
only ever
trips, and
helped me.
it was just bad.
I don't
So
know.
I mean, it just was like it wasn't the same environment. Like, don't get me wrong, parties like at frat houses was just like, I don't know. Like, see, like, I think
What
at
frat
heart
were you
I'm a
in?
kind-hearted person, and I think that like,
Wait. You already told us that you think you're an asshole and that you were an asshole.
yeah, but see, like, I'm like the type of person who, if I know that somebody's like trying to rape somebody, I'm not gonna let it happen. Like, I wouldn't.
Whoa.
So a normal
Aaron-
person?
So like, I wouldn't stoop that low and like count it as somebody I had sex with. Or if somebody's drunk and like passes out, like, I'm not gonna have
Oh,
sex
that's
with him.
rape. Come
Well,
on now.
yeah. That's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah, but like my friends in college, like multiple occasions, like would have sex with unconscious chicks, and like,
So you remained friends with these rapists without speaking up for them?
no,
Wow, I wouldn't trust you at all.
I did not remain friends with them.
Did
But
you
I,
speak up against them? Did you like help these girls out?
I told them what they did was wrong.
But you didn't like inform anybody or like actually help the girls out?
Bro, girls don't even inform on themselves.
Yeah,
Let
because we're always told that we're lying about it when it, actually happens. Like, I was one of those people.
Well, I feel very bad for you because I seen it, and I actually
But you just said you wouldn't let it happen if you were around it.
no, I seen it. Like, they were like, she had passed out, and they were attempting to go to town, and it actually led to a fist fight between one of my friends who I'd had for like fucking 6 years, like back to when I was like 12 years old, who went to OU with me.
The fuck was that?
So like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I have no standards, but I,
Probably sound like you should go to bed.
yeah, I'm getting tired.
It's cool, man.
I just,
No, it's
am
not
not
ready with
letting
you
anything
before.
go my ass, and
It's just yourself. It's not anything. It's just your finger. It's not a big deal.
You're already
You're
inside
acting
yourself, technically.
No, you're acting like he's acting like it's a big goddamn deal. And it's like, wait a second, you did all this shit, and you're not gonna sit there and figure, like, at least try something different. Like, that
no,
doesn't make no
it's
sense.
not. It has nothing to do with trying anything different. It's just like I know what I like, and
You don't know that though. You never done it before. Like, correct,
Don't
right?
knock it till you try it.
Exactly. So unless you
That's what I
have
say
and you
about
didn't like
drugs.
it, unless you have liked it or done it and you didn't like it, then that's okay too.
I want to hear
But
more
you-
about
you
the
know,
drugs because, like, what drugs possibly were you taking other than the mushrooms that you couldn't have sex with?
oxycodone, Dilaudid, morphine pills, snorting them. I couldn't get an erection whenever girls had tried at a couple of parties.
So opiates? You went to parties and did opiates?
Dude, I did like a bunch of stupid shit. I did Xanax and pass out and not remember anything from like just hours before.
What about Zantac?
Like I would lose days, dude, taking Xanax. Like I took Xanax and I woke up I took it at 5 p.m. in the afternoon multiple times, and I woke up like the next day at like 3 or 4 and was like, what the fuck? Where did those 12 hours go?
You
like,
did
what
do
happened?
those twins then, sisters.
Maybe
or
I
whatever.
did. I don't know, but the problem is that I don't have any
yeah,
physical remembrance.
you had to have some, like, sisters is pretty amazing, I would think. I'd be like, oh my god. That's like the pinnacle.
Dude,
And this
they
is
were-
all going on while you were in that like 6-year relationship, right?
Yes.
So
Ooh.
wait, you were cheating on them that entire time?
No.
With everybody, and they didn't find out ever? Like, they didn't catch on? They didn't see
Dude.
the text messages or, like, like the whole, like, oh, you took someone else home that night?
Hold on. Here's me and Courtney
She was just open to
got
it?
split up because of the sister thing. Then, whenever I dated Paige, if you call it dating Paige,
But what about the other, 48 plus girls?
that was when I was with Paige.
And Paige didn't care?
Paige didn't know.
So you just cheated on Paige. Like, they say that once you're a cheater, you're kind of always a cheater. Like,
Yeah,
we shouldn't
once
ever
a cheat,
trust
always
you.
a cheat. I know. My mom told me. Once a cheat, always a cheat. That I was just like my father, but
Oh.
I didn't cheat on Taylor one time. Besides, be honest with her. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. And apparently that ended my relationship, so I guess I need to go back to lying. I don't know.
It's alright, man.
Like, I mean, it doesn't bother me because, like, I mean, it bothers me that that's how it ended over something stupid like that, but, like, I didn't...
It's stupid if you're cheating on somebody.
No. She my fiance we're talking about, who I just was with for 3 years. Like, this relationship just ended in, like, February. She asked me, because my ex from high school was around all the time, because she became good friends with the family, yada yada, so she's around all the time and everything. Like, my family's one of those who gets together, like, multiple times throughout the week to have, like, dinner or, play wiffle ball or whatever the fuck we're doing. And
Who makes dinner? You cook?
No, my grandma does. And
It's nice.
it is nice. And she would, like, I don't know, she felt like insecure, like, because she was there multiple times. Like, we would have to leave early because she didn't want to see her anymore. Or blah, blah, like, it was, like, a big deal, but it was, like, something that had happened in the past. Like, I had obviously chosen to put, like, a ring on her finger, so I just don't see why she didn't see that. And then, like, she asked me, do I still have feelings for her? I need to know. And I basically just said, I don't think that I have feelings for her that way anymore, but
You don't
I will
think?
probably... Well, I meant, like, in that way, but that I will probably always love her in some way.
Yeah, that's the wrong answer, dude.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's not the answer I wanted to hear.
I understand what you mean, but that's not what you tell somebody.
Well, so you lie. So relationships are based on a lie?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Like, everybody says that you're supposed to be truthful, but yet you tell the truth. This is what I was talking about earlier, and then it got to the whole freaking sheep thing. Like, for no reason at all.
I don't
Because I
know
was
what the
seriously
fuck happened
asking.
there. All I know is I looked in guild chat. You were talking about taking, the virginity from a sheep over getting fucked in the ass. So
It's
Yeah,
a virgin sheep.
I get that because, like, there were some people who came in after it had already gotten blown up. But, I mean, it was funny, but, like, it turned into me, like, seriously wanting to know because, like, I don't understand it to...
Want to know a sheep?
No, wanting to know, like, a female's perspective.
Ah.
about getting fucked in the ass or fucking a sheep.
Oh my god.
But anyway, no, that's cool. I think we're done here.
Yeah. So,
But
anyway.
like I said, just like, I don't know. I just find it interesting a guy that's been through so much experience as you, and compared to me, like, I have not experienced as much as you have.
Maybe it's because
You
it's
just
too much.
don't want to experience the whole thing. Like, you just don't want to go in depth. It's like you ever watch Train Spotting? Do you know what movie that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've
You ever seen
never...
Train Spotting? Okay, so
It's
like
really-
so you're trying to, like, it's like a movie where, like, this guy's like at one extreme to another, but he has never experienced the other extreme, like being silver, right? And he's just like, also he tries it, it's like the joyous thing of life. So I just don't know. It's just like, to me, it's just like,
Well, it's
Like,
the
I'm not-
same
I'm not-
thing.
I'm
It's the same comparison to somebody who never drinks in high school and then they turn 21 and turn into a fish.
oh, well, yeah, whatever.
mean,
A lot of people do that.
It's to each his own. Like, if that's what you like, it's what you like. I don't like it.
You ever tried it though? That's my
You don't
thing.
know that.
You don't know.
No, I don't know that, but I'm not
That's-
willing to try it.
You're so
That's-
stubborn
Why
about
don't you?
this.
Why don't
guys-
you do us a favor?
Just do
You
it
guys
right
step
now.
off the
Before
cliff.
you go to bed,
Before you even take your
Just-
headset off, just do it.
just try it out and let us know how
I
you
want to
feel.
hear the
YouTube
sound
video
you
of it.
make as it inserts and goes in
Dude.
deep and presses it.
Now, you can, if you're gonna do that, you can,
We'll
you
let
can go into your
we'll
own
let
channel.
you guys go on a private channel. Yeah, you guys can use It's Always Sunny. It's Pennsylvania for that.
Dude. Oh my god.
Dude, that's kind of freaky there. That's like almost like phone sex. I would definitely hit that up.
Better.
Yeah,
No,
because she's actually a good mage too.
she is actually a good mage. That makes her even hotter. I'm telling you. Before it's all said and done, we'll end up getting married.
But I think
Oh,
you're all
okay.
talk, because here she is. She's telling you she'd do it with you right here on the fucking mic, and you still won't do it.
Dude.
Cat, you're still in this channel, bud.
No, she's telling me that she wants me to stick my finger in my ass, which
We
I'm not
all
gonna
are.
User was moved out
I'm
of
not
your
the
channel.
only-
User was moved out of your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
do. I didn't do that. I'm telling you that it just wouldn't happen.
Well, I think you're missing your shot on a great mage.
I'm telling you. Trust me. You'll see. Before it's all said and done.
I'm telling
What
you.
is said and done?
I said before it's all said and done.
I know, but like, when is that? What's the cutoff?
I don't know. Well, when is how serious are you and your boyfriend?
Very.
Okay, how long has you guys been together?
5 years working on 6.
5, working on 6. Alright, I've done this before.
Oh,
What is it about him that you like so much? Aside from
Absolutely everything.
other people? That's not an answer.
You can't tell me how I feel though. That is an answer.
No, but you have to you have to give me some reason as to why he is so
There you
much
go.
better than
Everything
everybody else.
about him.
There you go, right there. I put a link in there. That's how you do it, man.
Everything about him. That is so.
bookmarked.
Oh, well, okay. Male G spot. How?
The music's nice.
Oh my
Teach a
god.
class on that. Fuck that video.
No, okay.
Damn
Like,
your reverbs.
Here's the thing. Saying everything about him just like that's so one-sided. Like, hey, why do you love this person? Oh, I love everything about them.
But the thing is,
No, you
I can't
don't.
describe
You
him to
don't,
you
though.
because I'm biased. You'd have to know him yourself.
But I just know you don't. Like, you don't love everything about him.
But I do.
Well, you'll learn to love everything about me. Just give it time.
Yeah, let's give it time. Like I said, but this whole
How
prostate
long
thing,
till
let's
you
give it
guys
time.
get married?
Try it out.
That's the real
He's actually
question.
saving up money. He's trying to.
Like,
Okay.
okay, no, stop. So when
So
your
there we
boyfriend,
go.
oh,
This
no,
is
hold on a
something I
second.
use a lot.
Hold on. Okay, I want to ask you a serious question. Yes or no? Is your boyfriend like the prostate massage?
Does mine?
Yes.
Maybe.
See,
That's a yes.
See, she ain't gonna fucking answer that question because you guys are so full of shit. You're trying to get me to fucking stick my
No,
finger in
we're
my
not.
ass.
No, we're
No,
not.
that's
retarded.
that's a personal
See, now we're
thing
getting really
with somebody that's
personal.
not in that
No.
conversation.
No,
We're
it's-
in this conversation. He
No.
isn't. So that's something that shouldn't be divulged.
He didn't say no,
No.
so it was a yes.
No, see. I don't believe that for a second. I'm telling you.
Tap
I mean,
out
you
there,
don't
so.
have to believe. It's not really yours that it's going into.
Well, If that is what you really do and that's what you enjoy, then good for you. I'm glad it makes you
I
happy.
mean, it's not like an everyday occurrence type thing. It's kind of like, one time
It's a
special in the
treat.
month. Yeah, exactly. It's a treat.
It's a treat. My treat is getting to blow cum all over her face.
That's so simple though. That's boring.
That's just kind of basic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not like.
Or see, here's my
That's just
problem.
degrading.
Here's my problem.
Do you
I-
like get in her eyes or anything too? Because that's awful. It hurts.
Yeah.
You get up your
I don't
nose,
want-
it burns so much.
What the fuck? No. Okay, see, here's the thing. I had a couple girls who.
Oh, like you've never jerked
swallowed.
off and accidentally shot in your own face.
No,
We've
I
all
have.
been there.
I had them in my eye. Like it does. Like it doesn't really burn, but it makes it
It's
stick.
fucking saline. It sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun. That's just like what I'm saying about like my personality of like degrading things that I think like desired me to do stuff was in more of like a degrading manner because like a girl doesn't want to come on her face, so I'm gonna come on her face. 'Cause I'm
Wow, that's
obviously
just
no-
mean.
I know, like I'm telling you, I was a dick in that sort of manner.
You
But
did this
I
to
was,
your fiance?
Oh,
No wonder
yeah.
she's not your fiance anymore.
No. She wanted it. Don't give me that shit. She fucking would stick her tongue out and shit and like fucking act like she wanted it all day. So don't tell me that that's the reason. But shit, you fucking made me forget what I was gonna say. It was important.
Okay, so
too.
keep going.
No,
You're
what
talking
was
about
it?
cum and eye.
Oh yeah, that's what I consider a treat. Like birthday.
You consider coming and I a treat?
No. Like, come in the face. Or I had a chick. Here's the thing. That's where I was going. I had girls who I dated who gave really amazing BJs and then would swallow, and other ones who would like fucking gag over it. Like, couldn't do it. Absolutely would not do it, no matter what the circumstance. And like, that's something that just for some reason really turns me on. Like, if she does it, like, I just really get like hooked. Like that was the one thing that made me actually like pursue a relationship rather than
Was it
letting
because
it
she
come to me.
swallowed?
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, no, because like it was like a 30-70 split. Like, no, just do it on a towel, or just do it on my back, or do it on my butt, or do it on my tummy.
Whoa, wait. She wanted that.
Yeah. Rather than to swallow it. She's
It
"No, I
sounded like
wanna
she didn't
swallow
want
it."
to do it at all, but it was kind of like, eh.
Well, it was like I don't want to.
I mean, it's often easier just to say yeah and do whatever than to argue about it.
Oh my god, this girl is my dream girl.
I mean, I'm not saying that's like a good thing. I'm just saying like sometimes that actually kind of happens because we get tired of arguing about it, and eventually it leads to us being really bored with the situation and leaving because there's no benefit for us.
So basically, it's not something
It drives
that
them
you enjoy.
away.
So wait, so it's not something that you enjoy then?
No, because like if it's at that point, it's just a chore and then like you're just doing it just so that there's not an argument, and then you find yourself just not enjoying it any time at all.
Okay,
Like
so
don't
see,
turn it into a chore.
So see, well, no, I'm not meaning turn it into a chore. I'm saying in general. Like, say you get the option. Say you're really into the guy, you get the option.
The option
And
to what specifically?
Okay, so you're giving him a BJ. Comes down to it. Here it comes, and he wants you, or like he knows that you like to swallow. Is it like, do you do it, or do you be like, no, I don't like that. Then I'll.
Well,
you
you've
can-
already established how I feel about it and that I like it.
Okay. Well,
I'm getting a little disappointed because you were talking about all these crazy stories in here, but they sound pretty like vanilla, you know?
it's not vanilla. Like, dude, I'm not saying that I had a bunch of crazy stories. I had a lot of sex. I dated very good-looking girls, and I had a few threesomes.
A lot of
I
guys
went
do
to
that.
a lot of parties.
/orgy.
Yeah, they do. I'm not saying that. I never said I was anything special. I
Well,
slept
we're
with a
not
lot of
saying you
girls.
are. I just, to me, what battles my mind is you just don't care. You just like all kinds of shit. Like you're just like, oh no, I won't do that. No, I won't do that. You're so defensive about things. It's like, well, obviously you're suppressing something there.
Have you at least snowballed with a chick?
Yeah, dude, that's a weird one, but I've done it before.
What's that?
Okay, so like you're sitting there, okay, she's giving you a blowjob, and like you come in her mouth, right? Then she
Yes.
comes back and she kisses you and makes out with you and spits it kind of back in her mouth.
Oh my fucking.
Wait, this is the first time you've heard of this?
Yeah,
Ever
this is like
snowball?
common thing.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, I would fucking. See, I don't know. Maybe it's
You got
me.
some cum in your eye. What's the difference in your mouth?
Dude, I would fucking puke my ass off.
No, you want to taste it because you're just sitting there. You're in the moment, dude.
Why?
wanna
You
know.
expect her to do it and like you can't even kiss
I
her
know.
afterwards?
See, that's what it is about me that is so like weird. Like things that I don't like, I like the girls I date to like. Like because I've had it hit my mouth. I've had it, well, not my mouth, but like my lip. I've had it hit my eye.
Well,
like-
if it hits your lip, your eye, it's all the same. So it doesn't
Well,
matter
yeah.
at that point.
Except
And
in
then you're
that
sitting here
case,
telling me,
you
like-
just have semen on your mouth instead of kissing a beautiful woman.
No, but with my cum on her mouth. No. No thanks. I prefer it in her belly. And my point is that like 70% of the girls don't want to do it or don't do it or want to do other methods of disposing of it. Oh, do it on a towel, do it on my bag. So like I always was trying to find somebody who liked to swallow. And like that was something that like pushed me towards being in a relationship. Any relationship
Wait,
I've
so
ever been
after
in.
a girl swallows, you won't kiss her?
No, yeah, I will.
What's the difference?
But what
did
if
all the
she
time.
didn't tell you that she didn't swallow?
Yeah, she could hold it back in her. There's all kinds of places you can hide some cum.
I mean, like, there's a difference between a little bit of cum and like a ass load coming back into your mouth.
I mean, you don't have to spit a whole thing back in. Like, if there's like too much, some of it will trickle down. Physics.
It's like sharing.
Well, okay.
So I have a friend. What he does
See,
to make this
see,
more
I'm trying to say
enjoyable
more
is
crazy than you
before
are.
he, before he's got a night out, a big night out, he drinks this juice that he like concocted. It's mostly pineapple juice and then a few other things.
Oh yeah.
And he says they really appreciate it. Do you do anything like that?
Yeah, I used to do that all the time. Pineapple juice, pear juice, and there's cranberry juice.
You're a better man
All-
than me.
All
Eat
made
ribs and
to-
Cheetos.
Right?
Well, like if you don't have a lot of electrolytes in your system, I do know this. Like your cum like becomes like a salty taste, I guess.
It's salty. Mine's just
Oh,
like acetone.
I mean, you have to taste it yourself to really know.
Well,
Yeah. Did you ever see like the Alien movies when they bleed? And it just starts burning through things. That's what mine is like.
Like acid, like it's in my mouth.
Oh God.
okay, yeah. See, I don't know. This is what another thing that makes me think I'm stale. Like I just like bam, 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 like 3 shots, like lawn dart shots, and then like the rest oozes out. That's another thing that scares me. Like maybe I have a low sperm count. Maybe like I'm stale. Like I don't know. Maybe it's in my head, but I just think I've screwed too many chicks and not have a kid at this point.
That's not how that works.
I don't know if 3 pumps is a lot or not. It's not like I sit around looking at other dudes get off, but like
What do you mean 3 pumps?
3 pumps, like
3 pump jump.
no, like whenever I'm coming, like it's 3 shots like of cum. One comes out, then another, and then the rest oozes out.
So you got like a controlled burst fire.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like a burst.
I never counted mine to see if like I have an average number that happens at.
Well, no, I don't know. Like if it's like, I don't mean like by counting it. I just mean like you see these
I think
like
it's
porn
one,
videos.
and then I start crying.
You see these porn videos of these dudes who are like fucking obliterating this chick's face, and it's like, okay, I know for a fact I don't have that much cum.
Yeah, well, those guys are eating like 2 pounds of celery before
There's
they
also
do
like,
that.
edging too. Like they might be doing that. Are you doing that?
Edging, what the fuck's that?
Oh, dude, you are missing out.
Oh my god.
What's edging? No, I'm being dead serious. What the fuck is edging?
I'm a lady. I can't describe these things.
Is it where you're about ready to come, but then you hold back?
Yeah.
Right at the last second.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you mean.
You do it intentionally on purpose over and over and over until you can't possibly stand anymore, and then just bam, fire hydrant.
Yeah, now that's obviously a different story. But I'm talking about just your normal run of the day mill. Like that I produce a little more than the normal run of the day mill, but like
So like five rapid bursts.
no, I'd say like 4.
Oh, okay. So only
I
one
think
more.
there's only been like one time where it's been 5.
Who was that with?
I actually don't remember that. But it did happen 5 times. I was actually like amazed by it.
Can you fill
You
the
can't
shot
remember
glass?
who it was with.
I think it might have been with Courtney, but I remember saying I think that's the most cum that I've ever had in my life. Because it was like
I would remember who I said that sentence to.
Yeah,
I
me too.
really don't. I really don't. Dude, I'm telling you, there's been so many girls that I've had sex with. Like, you guys can think I'm bullshitting you and making it up, but I'm being dead honest. Like, there's been so many that it just no longer... Unless a chick swallows, is petite, has nice looking boobs, is funny, likes the same shit I do, I'm not even gonna try. And that's very hard to come across, so...
Are you saying like any of the above or all of the above?
No, she has to have all the above. That's what I'm saying, I don't settle. Like, never have, never will. So, it's like, not easy. And then on top of as stingy as I am about, or not stingy, I guess picky would be a better word, as I am about it, then you got to add in the fact of the girls who've already had kids and who are already been married and blah 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 blah. You know, I've never been married.
So you just rule those women out?
Well, no, I mean, like, there's a difference between sex and marriage, clearly, but, like, I don't know. My dad's always been really strict about the whole marriage thing. Because whenever he dies, like, 50% of what is his comes to me, 25% to my stepmom, and 25% to the board. So...
Nothing for your sister? That
Nope.
seems harsh.
Your sister
Well,
hot?
my sister doesn't know business.
She's
I have a-
still his
That
daughter.
shouldn't matter.
I mean, obviously, like, if she wanted a job, then I would give her one. But
If I were in that position, I would give half to my sister.
well, here's the thing. I don't like my stepmom at
What
all.
does that have to do with your sister?
Because my stepmom is the mother of my sister. I don't like my stepmom.
Is she
I still don't
hot?
see what that has to do with your sister.
Yes, she's a trophy wife.
No, I met your sister.
Oh, no, my sister's very pretty.
Like Kate Hudson pretty?
No. Not even going down that road.
Hey, one of the weird pornos we watched was like, oh, my half sister or whatever, my stepsister, give me a blowjob or whatever.
I actually have done that. Oh, stepsister.
It's your
I hope
your
you're
half
a
sister, right?
stepsister. Half
No,
sister.
step.
Okay.
So she's getting a blowjob?
No, we were young. It was kind of like experimenting.
What'd you experiment with?
His dick.
Each other.
Well, that doesn't. Okay, so alright. So it doesn't explain much though. It's like each other, they just make out or whatever, kiss. Did you finger her? Did you play doctor?
Why? Yeah, I guess that's what you could say. It was more like shit seen on TV. But yeah.
Wait. What shit seen on TV?
I really
What
don't
channel?
want to talk about this.
Just what channel?
Oh, it's okay.
Let's say.
Like a Lifetime movie?
Let's say. Cinemax.
Oh, like
Late at night?
No, Skinamax. Skinamax.
Yes.
Oof.
So you had sex with your sister, your stepsister.
But for
That's
some
like-
reason, she kept a hand covering her vagina the whole time. Just
Yeah,
like Skinamax.
Just like Skinamax does. Yeah, I know. No, it's alright. I mean, it's okay. You can't. Don't get so embarrassed about this stuff. It's like now we're like trying to find anything. We're just sitting here like it's kind of interesting how like how does that happen because it's like you hear this stuff in stories and Skinamax or whatever. In reality, it happens, and I just want to know more about it. So how did this happen though? How old were you?
I don't know. 10.
Okay,
11?
that's awesome. Wait, you had sex the first time you were 11?
How old was she? You said she was a couple years younger than you. She had to be really young.
No, she was older than me. My step sister is.
Single?
Okay. You're single now.
No,
Why she was
she's
single
not
back
now.
then? Why she was single back then?
No, I mean, she's only. She was actually, I think, 12 or 13.
Alright, so when's the last time? Was the only time you had sex, or like when's the last time you had sex? Like 16-year-old, 15-year-old, 20? I don't know.
That's about right.
20?
No, the first one.
15?
Yeah.
So this went on for a while.
So,
Yeah.
Did you? So you have a little sister too. You mentioned her earlier. Did she know about it?
No, fuck no. Are you kidding me?
You have an older stepsister and a younger stepsister?
No, I have one stepsister, one stepbrother.
And you don't have a little sister?
Yes, I have a little sister.
Oh, okay.
She's like your real little sister, like
Yes.
Oh, but she's not getting any money from your dad.
Wait, what?
She's not in the inheritance. It's all you.
No, she's not. Well, it's written up that way. Like, I'm not gonna obviously tell you the reason why, but let's just say it's not known.
like your little sister has no idea she's not getting anything?
No.
So yes or yes no?
No,
Do you
that's
two
not,
have a-
no, that's
Okay,
not
well,
the reason.
aside from that, do you guys have a good relationship, you and her?
Yes, but no, that's not the reason.
So,
You-
I mean,
but
obviously,
keep
you'd help
guessing.
her out in that scenario.
Yes, I would. But that's not the reason.
Yeah, just say
So-
that, not expand on that.
You
So
actually
you
wouldn't
have
be
a
able to
stepbrother. You mentioned you have a stepbrother as well.
guess. Yes.
How would you feel if you found out something happened between your real sister and your stepbrother? Because
I would kill him, probably.
yeah, I mean, like that's
I was
Yeah.
young, dude. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like,
But that's not a real good excuse.
yeah.
okay,
Maybe
So it's
she
my
initiated,
fault.
man.
Yes.
Girls can rape too?
It's true.
So
Do you
it-
feel as if that's what happened?
Yes. I knew absolutely nothing about anything before this.
But it happened for a few years.
Well, after it did, I obviously became more comfortable with it.
Yeah, it
Did
went on
you
until you were
just become
20.
more comfortable with it so it didn't create a problem like with other family activities?
Yeah, kind of.
I think the technical term for that is grooming.
It is.
I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it. But yeah. That went on for a while.
That was some kind of fun though as a kid, I would think. Because you're like, okay, mom and dad are now home, and then all of a sudden you're gonna say like, start having some fun. Is that how that happened though?
How old are you now?
26.
Okay.
When will you be 27?
August 1st.
So you're recently 26. I'm recently 27.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
So it would be 27 August 1st next year, right? So, okay.
You're
Obviously.
like fucking soulmates.
Well, that's, I mean, Danny is a pretty cute girl.
I don't know, I've never seen her.
Yeah, she's pretty, she's a pretty girl.
I'm a troll.
But she likes to troll too. She's not trolling
Yeah,
you,
but like
she's
those
just
troll
trolly
dolls,
looking.
like they're
You're
cute.
not trolling looking. But yeah, the sister.
If I
that's
didn't just
kinda
wash
crazy.
my hair
That's
today,
kind
I
of
would
wild.
totally put a bunch of hairspray in it and be like, no, I totally am.
He's a midget.
Did your parents? Do you think your parents are a fan about this? Do you think they knew?
No, they don't. They still don't.
Good. It's probably a good thing for you. I mean,
So that's
you've
gonna
done
make
some
it
wild-
really weird at
you've done
family
some-
events because you have your ex-girlfriend there, you have your
Don't-
sister
I
there.
don't see my stepsister anymore.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
she doesn't
I'm
come to
just-
the family events.
Nope.
It's probably a
Oh,
good thing.
Yeah.
But you've done all these crazy things. You're just like, I'm just not gonna do any. I don't know. To me, it's just, I don't know.
Oh shit.
You've done a lot of crazy shit, buddy. Though, let me tell you that much. I've never done anything that close.
I just got a text message that says, "Did you know that every 1 out of 3 Denver fans are as gay as the other two?" It fucking made me burst out laughing because you guys are talking about fucking sticking fingers in my ass.
That's not
We're
gay,
not
though.
talking about
That's
you.
not
We're
gay.
talking about ourselves, dude. Did we
Well,
not just
no,
say just you stick your
I'm
finger?
saying
Oh no, stop.
It's a really
Stop.
weird coincidence.
No, stop. Because I don't know who texted you, but anyway, I didn't just say you need to stick your finger up your ass. I say that I stick my finger up your ass, and then you should try it because it's probably something you might like since you're so bored with sex. That's
Well,
what
I
I'm
know
trying
what
to
I
do.
like.
And you might like that though. You never tried it. I didn't think I'd ever like that in my life. Trust me. I was like, whoa. I was like super like anti like that's not my ass. Okay, don't go there. It's only a one-way shoot, right? And now you're saying like I don't
Like,
know.
it's just like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, man. Like, I was very different than like your average person you meet on the internet. I was the prom king. I was the most popular guy in my high school. I was the guy everybody liked. I was the best athlete, and I never touched a computer or computer games. And then when I hurt my knee, then like I said, I couldn't move for 6 months. So
you just sat around and played a game.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
my cousin was always into it. Like, he played Counter-Strike and shit. But he was like, hey, they're coming out with a new expansion, Wrath of the Lich King, for this game. I think you should try it. And ever since then, I've, liked it. And then I didn't start taking it really seriously until, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's when
And-
you were raiding Mythic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, just that has been 2 years ago.
But you were rating
I was
Mythic,
rating
right?
Mythic with starving them and SOO.
Yeah, that's a long time
Okay.
ago. That was some weak ass raid shit. So,
Yeah.
I didn't really play that. I stopped playing. I was like, this just started.
It went downhill after Bane left, and then me and Blazin got into it, and
Oh yeah, those guys suck.
Yeah.
Anyway,
For yourself,
I
I
pretty much
killed
quit.
Garage.
I quit because of them. Anyway, so where's I going with this? I just don't know. But I'm not saying, like I say, I'm not talking about putting a finger in your ass. I'm talking about a finger in my ass, and I'm just trying to tell you, like, it's good. So don't knock it until you try it.
Again, I'm not knocking it.
I feel like you're
glad
judging
for
me.
you.
You should probably just try it. You know, I don't know.
No, you're pretty quick to make the correlation between that gay text and us talking about playing with our own buttholes.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. You know, who, me?
No, him. He was all like, I got the text about
No,
Denver
no.
Broncos.
No, that's gay. Oh, yeah, whatever. No, I'm just saying it's not gay at all. Just put your finger in your ass, try it out. I just figure a guy has like so much experience, so much diversity in a sexual lifestyle, he won't try the most this is not even the most taboo. This is probably the fourth or fifth rank of taboo. Is putting self exploration, masturbation, and you won't experience that. You have sex with multiple women, different ways, and experience with older, younger, even like stepsisters, and you won't do the one more taboo thing. It's just mind-boggling to me.
I mean, I don't really know. I didn't have the choice. Let's put it that way.
You don't. But
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'm not saying that you're not getting raped or anything. But Jesus, just
No,
try something out.
I did.
You had the choice. You got hard. You insert yourself inside of someone else. You had the choice.
3 years later,
Yeah, I got you.
there's a difference. But again, aside from that, like I said, maybe it's just the type of person I grew up being, that's what I liked, and that's never strayed from it. But it was very hard for me to find somebody who had all 6 of those attributes, 6 or 7.
What 6?
Petite, has decent sized boobs, but they aren't pancake nipples. I get along with them. We don't.
Is that
fight.
two
You have
attributes?
these really long lists of specifications that you want. Do you ever think about yourself and what people are thinking about what they want, and how are you meeting these criteria?
Pretty sure I meet criteria pretty well.
Big dick. He's ripped. He can bank. Drives a 7 Series.
I mean, are you sure that you're actually being honest with yourself?
But he won't stick his finger in his ass.
That's the only thing he won't do.
That's a big no to me.
You can Google this.
Google
My
what?
name is Mike
I don't
Simmons.
care what you Google. I don't care.
My dad's name is Mike Simmons.
I don't care who you are.
You can
honestly.
Google Tulsa, Oklahoma Steak and Shake and find out just that alone.
We're not
getting me.
discrediting
I don't
you.
care
I
about
just
what you're
got
doing.
asked if I was being true to myself.
He is. But you're not. But you're suppressing yourself. Essentially,
No.
that's what she's trying to say.
I'm not at all. I'm just telling you.
Would you be up to? Okay, so answer this question. Would you be up, like I said, for a chick sticking your finger up your ass at any moment? Not because it's Kate Hudson or whatever, but besides her, Kate Hudson, maybe it's some random girl. Maybe it's your ex fiance. What if you're shit stone drunk and you had a good night? So you're in a night in town, you're downtown, you're fucking, it's winter or whatever, and you're just having a great time. And you guys go back to the hotel room for some freaky sex.
Dude, I don't know, man. It would have to be...
What if she gave you a toaster salad?
I've never had that happen, and...
Would you? That's what he's asking.
I'm not saying would you.
I have no idea.
Would you allow it?
I have no idea. Like, how can you ask me these things?
It's a simple yes or no answer question. Yes, I would allow it. If it did feel good, you go for it. Yes, I would allow it for the meantime. If I didn't like it, I'd say no. It's not a big deal.
Alright, I'm confused. Wait, say that again?
Just to say, like, if you would allow it, be like, yeah, I would allow it for, like, you know, in the meantime. But if I all of a sudden felt uncomfortable or didn't like it, I'd probably just say no. After she tried it. I'm just asking, would you try it? Period. And if you did try it, if you didn't like it, would you say to stop, or would you keep going?
If I was with a girl who I was with for a long time, who I told I'd love you to, and that's what she wanted to do, I would try it.
Damn, that's a pretty good long answer there. That's impressive.
I mean, I really don't see any other answer than that in any other circumstance being even close. If I tell you I love you and we're together for a long time and that's something that she likes doing and wants me to do or wants me to try, then yes, I would.
That's all I was asking. Alright, man. Well, I want to go to bed. It's good talking to you.
Yes, you too.
I
will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
And future wifey, I will be looking forward to talking to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Keep telling her that. Send her some tuna cans. You know what I'm saying?
Me.
No better than
You got a
anything.
better shot with
Persistence
me,
is the
Narc.
key.
Trust me, dude. You have no idea the
Or
charisma I
confidence
got.
is what it is.
I'll break it down.
That's right. Alright, man. Good night.
Yeah, I'm getting off here. I'm fucking falling asleep.
That's alright.
See you guys. Get ready
Later.
to get out DPS by Shadow Priest again tomorrow.
I'll be looking forward to those meters, just like today. When
Alrighty.
you out DPS me all of 0 times.
I finished number 1 on 3 bosses.
Was I there?
Well, if you weren't there, that's not my fault.
Well, you can't say you out DPS me if I wasn't there.
Well, finishing in the 91st percentile, 92nd percentile is enough said.
Yeah, except I finished higher than you.
By 1%.
Enough said.
1%.
1% better.
1% is 1%. I didn't DPS during the fucking ad phase.
Whose fault is that?
I was being smart.
Oh yeah?
Yes. I can tell you got a cocky thing to your demeanor. But I assure you,
I'm not cocky, I'm just good.
as am I assure you you'll find that out. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.
Think about
Later,
it.
man.
Later. I'll think of you when I'm doing it later.
User disconnected from your channel.
What the fuck?
Dude, that
Holy
was awesome.
shit.
Oh.